This is a fucking mod episode, bro.
Yeah, it's one of them ones.
俺はルフィ海賊王になる男だ
Welcome to Strawhat Sitdown. Please like and subscribe to the channel.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cali Mac on the track. Now who I bring it back, and we are back with Strawhat Sitdown, episode 95. Hey.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Five more.
5 more. We almost
That's
there.
nice.
We almost there, man. Appreciate
That's
everybody
crazy.
hanging out with us, man. I'm here with the gang as usual. Feel me? That boy Strawhat in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's good, y'all? What's good? You already know what it is. I'm in my element today. Let's go. Let's
Bro in
go.
his bag. Bro's about to get crazy.
This is a fucking mod episode, bro.
Yeah, it's one of them ones.
That's how it is,
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Mr. G in the building. What's going on, my brother?
What's good, everybody? Yo, we definitely need Mod carrying it today, bro. I've been fighting the flu all week. Callie's hurt over here. So, Mod, this one's on you.
I got y'all. I got y'all. I'm gonna carry y'all. Let's go.
Also,
he's never been happier, bro.
I know he's so peppy right now.
No,
Also, real quick, few shout outs. My boys JJ and Rob, they came in third in their first pickleball tournament yesterday, so shout outs to them. Shout out to my wife, she's getting her certification for her body pump, class 3 instructor, and she got me these awesome Gear 5 shorts that you'd probably be seeing on
stop it, bro.
IG and stuff.
Yo.
And then my best friend got me these 2 pins. Shout outs to Pam. Zoro and Sanji. When Sanji's holding Zoro in the
cast?
in the cast,
Yeah.
and then Luffy's Gear 5 Goofy face,
No,
which
that's
came
fire.
out fire. So thank you guys.
No, that's lit. That's lit. That's definitely lit.
Yes.
Mister,
Yes, sir.
it's because you're a great guy, but you have great friends, man.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Yeah,
I
you
do.
do.
And
I
family,
appreciate.
of course.
And you guys
where
are
do
part of them
everybody
too.
be? And where do everybody be finding the stuff they get for you, man? Like, it's just crazy. Like,
Bro, they just see One Piece stuff and they're like,
Oh yeah,
Mister.
Mister.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
You know, so
for sure. That's love right there, man.
very blessed.
Yeah, all right. Last but not least, pardon me, I had to stretch. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was amazing. Last but not least, that boy YHuss in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? I'm chilling, bro. I'm vibing. Had a good weekend. I'm excited to watch the Tekken World Tour finals today. I was watching the group yesterday. Yeah, we love fighting games, man. So I'm chilling, man. I'm glad to be here and gonna have a fun episode. Finally, a week away, less than a week away from One Piece coming back.
Yo,
Yes.
we've been One Piece deprived for a few weeks now, man. This shit is rough.
It's crazy.
It's true.
man.
It's
crazy.
true.
This is definitely.
That's why Mr. got sick, man.
Yeah.
he could have fought it if he had a One Piece cap.
It's that withdrawal, bro. Like, Oda, come back, please.
No,
Yeah, I'm
shit is
chilling, man.
definitely.
I'm happy to be here.
It's good. It's good. It's definitely gonna be lit when that chapter comes out.
Absolutely.
But no chapter this week, so we will be doing some side content. Today we are going to revisit our top 30 strongest characters list. We are going to use more or less the same list as last time, with a few new additions with new characters, and I'm sure some of the older characters will be recontextualized with the battles that we've had at Egghead now. So the list will probably look a lot different, but it will still be the more or less the same list of characters. As you guys can see, I have it formatted out with 6 characters in each tier. We also have a honorable mention tier for the characters just outside the top 30 that couldn't crack it, and a not enough info tier. If there's any characters that we feel we don't have enough on to rank accurately, then they will go in that tier.
Yeah,
I think that's about it. You guys good?
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. We're gonna go through each character one at a time. Just place them. Once we get all the characters on the tier list, then we can sort through them and specify where each character should go. And so we have a good looking final list.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it started. Monkey D. Luffy, the GOAT.
Definitely Yeah, 1 to
right?
6.
Yeah.
1 through 6,
Yeah, yeah.
right? I think
Yeah.
I think last tier we had him 7 through 12. I think he was just outside the top 6. But yeah, he's kind of
makes
hurt
sense.
right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. No, he definitely.
Yeah, he's definitively top 10. No one can take that away from him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we feel right there.
What do you think about Sanji? I think this is gonna be hard to place right now with nobody else on the list, but we can give him like a.
I'll put him
A
13,
rough.
18, maybe.
I'm thinking
I've been
1924.
saying 1924. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll adjust accordingly once we thin out this list.
Yeah. Zoro, I'm tied between 7, 12, and 13, 18.
13, 18, 13, 18,
I put
13, 18.
yeah. I put him
I'm
13,
at
18.
there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Jinbei, I don't think Jinbei cracks the top 30. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we had him in here last time.
He might be 30.
Because the fight was between him and Sanji. I'll put him 25, 30 for now, I think.
Okay, and we could just move him.
If anything, he might be on honorable mention.
If he
Yeah.
falls off, he falls off.
Yeah.
Man, this one's interesting.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of tempted to just put him in the not enough info, but what do you guys think?
I think low key we kind of do have enough info because Saturn is his underling.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and
he
then on
obviously has
top
to
of
be
that,
stronger than Saturn, right?
At least.
So then we gotta put him in the 1 to
So then
6.
He's gonna be 1 to
probably
6, I
strongest in
think.
the series right now. If that's
yeah,
the case.
because we know
Yeah.
that's Luffy's final opponent. We just know that,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Like it just has to be.
I think we also finally know that like these niggas can fight is the big thing. Like that's like
Yeah.
we
And
always
that's
knew
something
that.
we learned this past
Absolutely.
year. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shout out Sabo, but yeah.
All right. Saturn, I would assume it'd also be 1 to 6, right?
Probably.
Yeah. I would
It might
say so.
end up 7-12, I think, but we'll see.
So
We'll-
you think he
we'll
might
see.
be lower than the top 6?
Yeah, I'm honestly me personally. I might have.
I don't think so.
Just cause, it's really hard. But wait till we see what happens with Kuma and shit. Like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
what's
you.
really gonna determine it is when we see that fight for sure.
Yeah. But we'll see. Cause I don't know if I have him over Admirals quite yet. I don't quite know if I do or not.
All right, so we'll leave him here for now.
I don't know. I would say so.
We'll leave him here for now, and then we'll move it if anything.
Yeah.
Akainu,
He's got to be 7-12 now.
7 to 12.
Maybe even 1. We had him at the end of 6 last time, but the Luffy versus him debate will probably be an interesting one. But we'll keep going.
Okay. Kiji. 13, 18.
7, 12, 13, 18.
I think 7.
Yeah.
7-12 ish. I think. Yeah. I'll say 7 to 12.
Okay. I think he might get moved down by the time we fill out this list.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Kizaru, 7 to 12 as well. I'm
Probably,
just putting all the admirals here for now.
Yeah.
That's probably their order too.
Crazy too.
So this one too.
Probably, yeah, man.
Green Bull.
So that's the.
I know some people argue against Green Bull being up there. So like, I don't know if y'all feel the same.
If
like,
this is the case, then this fills out this
Yeah,
this tier
That's
already.
section already. Yeah.
I don't think we gotta worry about that right now. Like, we'll make sure there's 6 people in each one. You know.
No,
You
no,
guys-
I was
you-
just saying it to let it be known.
No, facts.
You guys think that Green Bull could beat Zoro?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say,
That's a very good question.
you know what? I'm gonna probably say yes.
I think I agree. I think
I'm
I agree
a-
with you.
I'm gonna say no.
Ooh.
Let's not get. Wait. Let's not get bogged down right here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to go into a whole thing yet. Like,
Alright, so let's keep going. There's no way this nigga is anywhere near the top 30, right?
I personally don't think so.
He might be, bro.
I don't
but
think so.
I personally don't think so, but I know
Okay.
people fight. There is a case for people to put him in the top 30, and
His feet is pre-time skip, so like we don't know. Like, yeah, honorable mention's fine.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
But I mean, if we all agree, then it don't matter. So
Yeah.
Rob Lucci.
Rob Lucci. This guy kind of has to move up from last time. I think
he has to move up. I ain't gonna lie. He was 25-30 last time. He's strong. He's pretty tight. I can't lie.
He put in the work right now. I'm not gonna count.
I don't know. I think I might move him down again.
I think he might move down for sure. But like,
definitely he'll move down.
We gotta put a little bit of respect on his name.
Wait, what did he do between the last tier list and this tier list? I just thought about that.
It's just that he's
no, but he showed his egghead. He showed his awakened form and everything when we did the last tier list.
But it's that the thing is that now he's like making Zoro huff and puff a little bit, and Zoro's not like just smoking him.
Man,
that's not.
See, Callie, you see what I'm saying?
Zoro's huffing and puffing. I'm not saying, bro. I don't know, man. Zoro been fighting for a while. That's what I'm trying to say.
All I know is if it was up to me completely, he would be in the same spot. Like
the same spot. We were disrespecting this nigga like for real last time. We were shitting on him. Like,
no, but we were thinking about it. Like if like the only thing you can say is that he's fighting Zoro right now, but I wouldn't even say Zoro's necessarily tired or like.
Bro, he was literally huffing and puffing in that. Like I think like.
Was he also huffing and puffing?
Absolutely, but I'm saying like he's shown that he's someone that's like a not a match for Zoro, but like he's occupying Zoro right now. Like he's not making him. I don't know. Last time we were like, yo, this like if Zoro fought Luffy right now, I guess we shouldn't get bogged down. Let's just keep going. Like,
I kind of want to hear that example you was gonna say. I'm not gonna count.
maybe when I become Ace Attorney for Rob Lucci, when we do the order, maybe we'll hear what I was gonna say.
Yeah. The debates is going to be the order. That's where the debates.
All right. So let's just try and run through getting everybody in a place then.
Garp.
Funny enough, he would be 712 or 1+. Yeah. So we'll
that's why I think Saturn should go up one. At least.
So at least over Aokiji, like around here, yeah, like somewhere there. I don't know, like.
Wait, so.
I think if Garp goes there.
Down right now, or we're just gonna keep going like this? And then afterwards.
We have a general. This is like the general feel, right? Like it's ain't the exact ordering.
All right, yeah. So let's just put everybody wherever, even if it goes past 6, and then we can actually tighten it up after. Okay.
That's fine.
I think Garp is doing mad numbers for Sengoku's rep by going crazy in what's it called, Pirate Island, because it shows that old niggas that are still. I know Sengoku's not active. Yeah, they still got it, especially if they're very, very high top tier. So I'll put them there. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Maybe we can move up later. I don't know.
Riley.
Probably 13 to 18 is
13, 18, I would say that too, yeah. Shanks, top 6.
Ben Beckman. This is literally the topic of our not enough info thing, right?
Yeah, because this is the true. I wish we could rename it to like, we know you top 30, but we can't put you anywhere, like type thing. But I thought
that's what the honorable mention was for.
Nah. Honorable mention is you're like 31 down.
Top 30?
Yeah, which is why I said this list with Ben Beckman should technically be the row above. You know what I mean? So you should, and then just rename it, just add to the beginning of it in top 30, but comma. So like for rankings, you know what I mean? Okay, you can do that too. That's perfect, brother. Beckman over Luffy. Our boy from One Piece University, wilding in the chat.
John Sherrod, yo, thanks for showing up, bro.
Luffy.
That's ham, bro.
Oh damn! What a take.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Bro.
That would be crazy.
Zoro not wearing the bandana, he's playing with a suit. That's fair. He could probably smoke if he got serious. I understand.
That Beckman beat Kid.
So I guess that would be
So Kid is comparable to Luffy now? Oh no.
That's very real.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Beckman did beat Kid. Yeah.
That was Kid. That Kid even Whole Cake too? Like,
yeah.
That was like 200 chapters ago, bro.
Nah, we're not doing that. We
Zoro
not.
got conquered advanced, my nigga.
Right. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Wait, why did he even bring up Kid? You know, nah, we're not. Let's keep going, bro.
Yeah,
useless Captain Mid.
Let's get through the list.
No, why?
Yeah.
No.
I think Shanks' crew has to go and like probably Lucky Roo and Yasalt might be the
Would be there, too.
Yeah.
A young Marco the Phoenix. We put him in like 25-19 range last time I remember because young Commander won, right? That was the idea.
YC1.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I feel like he may either he's a toss up. He'll either move up or down. We'll see.
Yeah, those guys are not in it.
This
No,
nigga's
get
not
it.
top 30, right?
Get him out of here. Not even an honorable mention, bro.
Damn. Oh no. Wait, what?
There, wipe your commander. Let's not do the too dirty.
But realistically though, looking at this list, everybody here is not an honorable mention. Some niggas do need to be just left off the list. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Come on, bro. What Josu do? He got.
I don't mind not ranking these things. They haven't been in the story for 6 chapters.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with leaving them off.
Hey, Kyle, you should put them in the bottom then, like after Dorian Brogdon.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
who is this nigga?
That's Vista. It's also a Walker commander.
Vista, yeah.
He's the two sworded guy that's like
Okay.
held up Mihawk for a little
Yes,
bit.
that's all I needed to hear.
I wonder where this guy's gonna go.
That's easy, top 6.
Yeah. We gotta put him above Mark. We gotta put him above Marco because last time my boy Strawhat Mod put on a very convincing argument for why Marco cannot be king. I completely agree because it was about how King's durability is just too good.
Yeah.
It is.
And it took Zoro getting advanced for him to beat him. So yeah, that was you gotta be there. This scrub queen. I hate this guy.
Off the list.
Yeah.
I don't. He might. He might honestly fall off, but we'll see.
Yamato, definitely 13, 18.
Yeah.
She has to be 13, 18.
Yeah,
she's still relevant.
Blackbeard, top 6.
Yeah, I think so. Especially, I think after this year, defeated Law.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Shiryu?
Blackbeard Pirates show went off too.
I don't want this guy on my list, bro.
I know, right? I still feel like he's a scrub, but like, I know he's like supposed to be top 30, so
maybe he might be 30. He might be 30, maybe.
So I'll leave him here for now.
All right.
Big Mom, top 6.
Wait, hold up. You just reminded me. Should we this year include Big Mom or Kaido? I mean, I know it's like still a toss up whether they're dead or not, or
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're not confirmed yet, so I think it's fine.
You think so?
I completely agree. We're dealing with Oda. We're dealing with Oda, man.
Yeah,
he's not
Oda
dying.
don't kill nobody.
Okay. I feel that.
Alright, yeah. So Big Mom top 6. Katakuri.
I think 1924.
1924. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I. Do you guys think that? What's the matchup between King and Katakuri? I think King was still stronger. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I think that makes sense.
I don't know if he beats him, but it's definitely a lot closer.
Yeah, I think.
By the way.
Yeah. I think so too. I think King is over Katakuri, but I know the One Piece community. Some of the power scaling One Piece community has downplayed Katakuri to a great degree. Like he loses to ulti type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo!
I saw that recently. Yeah, I saw that recently.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because and I think I talked about this last time. The theory is that Luffy's power up from Whole Cake to Wano is so massive that Katakuri would just lose to someone like ulti because it all comes down to if you think that hit that Kaido did to Luffy was because Kaido was just that much faster than Luffy, or because Luffy did not use Future Sight. It's one of those two. If you believe he got hit because he was just that much faster than Luffy, even despite Future Sight, then yeah, you're going to think that ulti could beat Katakuri. But if you don't believe that, you think, oh, he just did not use Future Sight there, which again, the anime and manga showed that once he used Future Sight, he dodged them. Like, then there should be no reason for you to believe that. But it is what it is.
Yeah,
So
that's a wild claim. Let's just keep going. Like Altio, that's nuts. Dragon, this bastard.
We have to
There's no other way to
I know
put it.
how Cali feels.
Yeah, that's the only way, bro.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Some people argue though that you could put Dragon in the top 10 though, just because his role in the story is incredibly important, and there's no way Oda will write him as weak.
That literally defines our tier right here, though. We know he's not 30, but we ain't got enough info.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
Maybe he could be the very top if that makes sense. Like maybe that's a
fine.
ranking of that's our pseudo rankings of that list of that tier. Sabo
is probably 7 to 12.
I agree.
I agree.
I think below Kizaru maybe like in that range right there.
Yeah.
I actually kind of now feel like Sabo might be 13, 18, maybe, personally, but we'll see.
We will see.
Mihawk 1 to 6.
Yeah,
right?
he's got to be.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah.
Got to be up there.
Young Crocodile.
Crocky Croc.
Oh man.
Now here's the thing. I made this tier in mind because I remember last year it was fucking crazy with Crocodile. It was hilarious. Like that's why we got this tier. So now, Callie, you can argue he deserves to be in the top 30, but tier, I feel like.
I'm not gonna
Or
lie.
unless you don't feel
I
like.
remember arguing over Crocodile. I don't remember the argument exactly. I can't
Oh,
lie. That shit was like a year ago.
never mind. Never mind, dude.
Yeah, is he top 30? I don't know. I'd have to see everybody else. I think he's at the very bottom if he's in it.
Yeah, especially because we haven't really seen Crocodile do anything yet. Like we just know that Crocodile's back, but like that's about it, you know.
A lot of crocodiles.
Well, we do got
outside of battle.
Yeah.
Well, we do got some things, and again, this will bring up my points from last year. But he is a part of a Yonko crew, and he's literally, and it's not just like any part of a Yonko crew. He's
It's very loose.
It's loose, but still, like narratively speaking, the 4 Yonko are to be respected as people of almost equal tiers. And they're always at a stalemate. And
bro,
if you
I'm not
respect
respecting Buggy, bro. I'm not respecting Buggy, bro.
No. It's not Buggy. I even said last year that it's not Buggy because the story goes out of its way to make it clear that it's not Buggy. It's Mihawk and Crocodile together. Those two make a Yonko crew. And if that's the case, that's like of the same tier as like a Whitebeard, a big mom, Blackbeard, etc., etc. So I feel like that should be respected. So that's why Crocodile would be, up there. And plus, he got a $2 billion bounty.
I was with you then, and I'm with you now. I think if I vote right now, I'd say probably 1924, maybe 1318. But let's just keep moving if there's anyone left.
Okay, so leave him there for now.
Doflamingo, honorable mention with all due respect, my boy.
Bro.
another point of contention from last time.
Yeah.
Man.
But I know people. Well, wait. I mean, but Kelly, if you feel like it, like you can argue why. As some people still argue to this day that he deserves to be top 30.
I'll make my peace later.
Boa 13-18, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Somewhere around there, maybe 1924, somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kuma.
You know what's funny? With all the information we got with Kuma, I still don't know where I would rank him. That's the craziest thing. Like, I don't know where this man goes.
A lot of his flashback wasn't really necessarily fight oriented.
Yeah, it's not like crazy feats or anything like that.
Yeah. So it definitely doesn't really help his power argument.
He did tank a few hits from Akainu. All the damage he's been taking right now. He took one of Saturn's hits, like when he grabbed he took the leg in the back, right? And then he took that shit out and held Saturn enough, and he's actually able to move.
We know he definitely has some of the craziest
durability.
Yeah.
But yeah, we literally just saw him use hockey for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. Like, we really don't know shit about this nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
So we want to.
It's really
Honorable
hard.
mention, or we know you top 30.
I think we know he's top 30 in my opinion. Like, he's a crazy devil fruit. Then again, there's a lot of people in the top 30, but I think that's fair for me.
I ain't gonna lie. I think we've seen enough to put him in the bottom tier at least, but let's see where it goes.
Facts.
This is Whitebeard's son.
Weevil.
Another nigga we do not know enough
I don't even
about.
want to put
Yeah.
this. I don't even think this nigga's top 30. Like what?
I'd put him honorable mention.
For what? What's honorable to mention about this nigga?
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but
Yeah, we still don't know too much about him. The problem with Weevil is that he's even worse off than Kuma. And the thing is, the one fight he got in that was like noteworthy, that was off screen, and he lost that. So
To Green Bull, right?
yeah. So
this is true.
I say we
I don't
leave
even
him for
know.
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of just I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Trafalgar. 13, 18?
Yeah, I would say so.
Probably, yeah.
That's where we had him, yeah, around.
Useless Kid, 13, 18?
Yeah.
Probably.
30, bro.
Killer. I think Killer's honorable mention now. I think he made
Yeah.
just made the top 30 last time, but I don't think he makes it again this year. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree.
Yeah,
He did try to tank Shanks' attack to defend Kid, but he got wrecked also.
Tried is the operative word there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bum ass nigga Apu can go to the back.
Aruj, no.
Back.
Hawkins
right? Yeah.
absolutely not if Killer didn't make it.
Drake.
No.
Yeah, no, it's so sad.
No.
Bro.
Because he disappointed.
No?
That did
No,
absolutely
honorable mention.
nothing in Wano. Oh my god. Anyway.
Wait, who we talking about?
who?
Drake?
Ex Drake. That guy amounted to almost nothing. The only thing he did was save Law from prison. That's literally it.
Bro was the super grunt in Kaido's army. You know you be having the regular grunts, and then the super grunt comes out after them. That's definitely X Drake.
Bro, you know that picture of Tony Snell's stat report where he has like 0.0 blocks, 0 steals, 0 assists? That's
Yeah.
literally X Drake, bro.
Oh no, not like that.
It absolutely nothing. It bothers me so much, but anyway, let's continue.
25 minutes, 0 everything.
The only thing that is a claim to Drake is the lore, because of the fact that he was a part of the Toby Ropo, which is definitively Kaido's, like, because Kaido has hierarchy in his crew, so
Yeah,
we
he's
know
definitely something like
Even then, though,
strong.
none of the other Toby Ropo besides King and Queen. Actually, were they even the Toby? They weren't Toby Ropo.
No, they were all
their own
stars.
thing.
They were-
None of the
yeah.
Toby Ropo would have made it on the list anyway. So,
yeah, true, yeah.
Cat Viper, Dog, Strum.
Not on the list, I don't think. I think
Oh,
last year they
not.
would have edged it out, but because of we got new additions and all that other stuff, I don't think they make it this year.
I just realized I know Kobe's not on here. Would you guys have Kobe top 30?
No,
Not yet.
at
Okay.
least not yet. I
Top
think
30,
I don't think
It would be close, I think.
I think,
I think he
closer
might-
than we think. Because if
Yeah.
I'm
I
think so,
looking at,
too.
like, the people that I think would be in the 25 to 30 list, I think Kobe might be able to handle some of them.
I think so too. That's why I thought I'd ask.
I think he has a lot of strength. Oh, but then again, it's really close. I think he might be like we like he is literally, in my opinion, in the middle of honorable mention, and we don't know enough because like he could be top 30, but like we're not sure because the most we've seen was a huge punch, which was a lot of damage, but we don't know his like true fighting capabilities. So I don't think if we had enough to rank him, and if we did rank him, I think he would be 25.
Well, people pointed out that after that punch, he was tired. So if that was like everything he had, I don't know if he's
That's
a
fair.
30 material.
Well,
personally.
That's fair.
So right now we have 31 on the list. Up. I just counted them all.
From
So-
the 1/6 to 25-30.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of these characters is going to have to drop down.
Drop off. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. Who?
Should we worry about that right now?
Let's get that nigga.
No,
Let's get this nigga Queen
I think
out
we
here.
do it now
No,
so
okay.
that we can start ordering and Because I think we can figure out one character out of all these guys that doesn't belong. I say Shiryu can go down. Like, I don't think it's that much to think about.
I don't know. Like, I think Shiryu is like just on basis of being Blackbeard's crew and probably top 3. Like, even though he fights like a piece of shit, I think he could. Like, obviously, it's still a case of maybe we don't know enough. He could be in there.
I think Queen could go down, bro.
Yeah, he's stronger than Queen in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, I think Queen.
Shiryu over Queen.
Hell yeah, bro.
I mean, narratively, I think it makes sense, but at the same time, I do understand why wouldn't do that, because just feats wise, this Shiryu is such a scrub.
Yeah,
He has no business. He has no business being Zoro's opponent when Blackbeard, when the thing comes. If I don't see shit from Shiryu, Zoro achieves so much. I don't know why Shiryu, like, even the invisibility gimmick doesn't seem like that should be a hard thing for Zoro. That, like, oh my god, Shiryu is such a weird anomaly. But I don't know.
All right, so would you guys rather just order it first then, and then figure it out from there?
Wait, are we like split between Shiryu and Queen, or is it?
I say Queen out.
I'm fine with either one, to be honest. I don't think anybody else should get moved besides those two.
Emma, you saying who? Shiryu?
I don't know. Like,
You gotta make an answer, bro.
It's like logically, it should be Queen.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't see shit from this dude that makes him, like, honestly, it feels like even Sanji can take Shiryu at this point. So I don't know. Fuck. Well, okay. You know what? Since Queen has proven that he can't hang with Sanji, maybe it should be Queen then.
Yeah, Queen.
Because.
Queen honorable mention. You 31, bro. You out of here.
Wait, wait. You're saying Shiryu should stay and Queen. You're saying Queen should stay and Shiryu should go.
No, I'm saying because Queen has, like, we see all that Queen does. I think it could be fair that he gets moved out. But the only reason why Shiryu...
Wait, why would you move out the person who we've seen their feats over the person who we haven't seen their feats? That doesn't make sense to me.
Because Shiryu has that ambiguity going for him that's keeping him in the top 30.
We got a whole tier for niggas with ambiguity, bro.
But the problem is we know Shiryu's over Queen. We just know that. Like,
I agree. I completely agree.
That's the problem. We know he's over Queen. And
but I guess that would also extend to like Ben Batman.
No. Because
but we know about what Shiryu's done. Like, he cook Magellan? Or am I making that up?
No. Magellan cooked cooked him.
Oh, did they jump him again with Shiryu? Is that what it was? Magellan got fucked up when they left. Okay. So they jumped him again with Shiryu. Okay, fair enough.
Right, because Shiryu showed up behind Magellan, right? Because Magellan was the one, he messed up the Blackbeard pirates at Impel Down.
Yeah, when they first came, he poisoned them all. Yeah.
And he thought his, because he knew. Yeah, because Shiryu was a the vice warden, so like he didn't think that he would stab him in the back, but he did.
There's also something else that's going on for Shiryu. I did forget about this, but I don't know how much you care for it, but he did take a punch from Garp. Now, mind you, Garp was injured, but like it's still Garp. So
he ate that shit. He did eat that shit. I'm not.
He definitely did eat it. Yeah. Queen's out.
Get that motherfucker out of here, bro.
All right.
Ugly ass.
Oh no.
Scrub for real, bro.
All right, so you want to start at the top? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 here, so one of these guys has to move down.
The bottom might be easier this year.
You want to start at the bottom? Well, I mean, even then, we could start 13 to 18 if you guys would rather that.
Wait, did we get everybody from the list already? Like, did we from the bottom, the very bottom of here?
I mean,
that we already through all here.
I don't know if you guys want to. I just assumed they weren't going to be on it. I'm not going to.
Oh no, they weren't.
No, they definitely not.
No, we did everybody else.
Yeah, we did everyone.
Okay, so we good. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
We're good.
Cool. All right.
So where do you guys want to start? Top or bottom? I think it'd be. I don't know. Wherever you guys want to start.
I think maybe
we should
top.
maybe we should ask the chat. I don't know.
Chat. What you guys think? Should we start from the top or should we start from the bottom?
I think it's always easier to start from the top
Top,
because
right? Yeah.
but it would be more interesting to start from the bottom though.
The thing is, if we start from the bottom, we can't even really start at the bottom because we only have 3 people. We have to move.
Yeah, we gotta pull people down.
The tiers that have too many people first, and get 6 people in every
No, you're right.
tier.
Yeah, let's go from the top and then the ones that don't make it go down to the next one and then we just keep trickling them down.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
All right, so we got 1 through 6 right here. Somebody has to move down.
Oh my god.
1, 2. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one person.
One person
Yeah,
has to move down.
For context, we had Luffy below everyone
Last
except
time, right?
Saturn. Yeah, everyone. Like I think, like Akainu upwards, everyone was above Luffy. What has changed to make us think otherwise?
Well,
Him fucking up Kizaru is the answer, but like,
Well, yeah. I'm about to say
yeah,
Kizaru.
Definitely.
that was a bit of a
crazy.
a setup question.
Yeah.
But that the whole thing, does community perception count? Like, do y'all count that as like something
our list?
that might change?
I
mean, like in terms of
thinks about nigga, this us.
I know. I'm saying like the new meta arguments.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah, like because
go ahead.
If there's one thing I know, a lot of people been putting it into perspective. Could Big Mom actually hang with Kizaru? Like people are now thinking she might be the weakest admiral. I mean, not admiral, the weakest Yonko.
Who? Luffy?
No, Big Mom.
Oh,
Big Mom might be
the weakest Yonko?
Might be the weakest Yonko.
Man, I feel like they downplayed Big Mom. Like her power's ridiculous, and they just kept downplaying her every time.
Yeah.
Like the tantrum in Whole Cake, the fucking amnesia in Wano. Like it's just like I don't know.
He's like a monster for real. So wait, Mod, continue. So she's viewed as the weakest Yonko.
Yeah, and the reason why is because now we have perspective from like Shanks KOing Kid in one hit, and Big Mom struggled against Kid versus Law. And now people are talking like, well, maybe she didn't use Conqueror because she didn't use Conqueror's Haki coding. I personally think, in my personal opinion, that wouldn't have made a difference. And the reason why I think that is because I think in some type of either interview or some type of manga, something, it was stated that Big Mom was at her strongest in that fight. And if that's the case, that means to me that she's just not that good at Conqueror's coded Haki attacks. So that's why she was more reliant on her Devil Fruit in that fight. So she was at her best. Now that could be a slight against her because, like I said, she fought Kid and Law and lost that. Not fairly, and the bombs definitely matter. But like, could she take on someone of her speed? Take on someone like Kizaru, who's the fastest admiral, and that's the contingency. If she deserves to be up there anymore, theoretically, she should still be there.
I agree.
But it's hard to say.
Smokes admirals. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I completely agree. I don't think any of the admirals are fighting her 1-on-1.
Yeah.
I think Blackbeard would go down. Only because, right? Like, well, I mean, we didn't see the whole fight between Law and Blackbeard. Like, but I don't think it was a 1-on-1 fight because we saw Law's crew, like ship and everything was all destroyed. So you could assume
his fight was definitely more of a crew versus crew fight as opposed to the 1v2 fight of Big Mom and Law and Kid.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit hard to say, but Blackbeard is definitely still Yonko status though.
He is.
He did what Big Mom could not do.
Yeah, that's the problem. The problem is that after that fight, they both got, like, especially Kid, got eviscerated by other Yonkos. So it made it seem like that Big Mom fight was like didn't mean shit.
Yeah, it was almost like a fluke.
Yeah, and then on top of
Agreed.
that, but on top of that, usually in One Piece, characters get stronger after they go from island to island. And that was theoretically a stronger kid that fought Shanks and lost.
Man, went out with his ult. Started off with his ult, bro. It's a bad, bad call.
Anytime, bro.
Anytime. You see that? You see that level 3 come out?
Bro,
Frame 1.
They start with the finishing move. You already know it's over, bro. Every time.
Yeah, I do
This
think
is
Law
hard,
gave
man.
Blackbeard a bit of a fight. I can see Blackbeard moving, but man, fuck, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
All right.
What
Do
would
y'all?
you guys
Do you,
think
do you,
about- What would you guys think about? If I'm being 100% honest with y'all, I don't think anybody in this tier deserves to move down. I'm being 100% with y'all.
it
What
could be
would
top
you-
7.
What would you guys think about moving Emu to the
We don't know.
You know, okay, I think that's also fair.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Because I think it's really hard to make an argument
Okay,
for any of these guys to earnestly move down.
I agree. And we don't. We really don't know that much about Emu anyway. You know, like.
We're going on speculation of his lackey and that he has to be stronger, but
True.
we were doing the same thing about Ben Beckham in the opposite way, because he's
Yeah.
Shanks lackey, he should be a certain strength, but we don't know, you know what I mean?
I think
The
it's.
difference is that it's minimum floor versus
yeah.
maximum floor, right? Or maximum ceiling, right? Like,
yeah.
but I do still ultimately agree with you that Emu might have to move down.
I'm about to say a lackey can only make your captain look better. It doesn't go the opposite way though all the time.
Well, I think the point Kylie was making was that we know the rank in comparison to the captain, so that was the comparison there. But yeah, I still agree with you that like knowing the like the underling is better than knowing the boss, because the underling could be way weaker, of course, but the boss has to be stronger. Anyway,
Yeah.
I do ultimately agree with you that Emu should probably go to We Know You top 30 to make it.
I think
More
that's
palatable.
easier. If you guys are cool with it, I mean,
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I think you should do it.
Yeah.
I'll go along with it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yo, Jake, don't get started, bro. We knew that Sabo's running from Emu and 5 Gorosei. Come over here.
Don't take Jake seriously. Don't give him airtime. Callie, put Emu at the top of We Know You top 30. And then we'll drag her.
Yeah, we know that's
that's
Luffy's
what-
mom anyway. We know that's Luffy's mom anyway. It's perfect, right next to Dragon.
We have
Luffy's
Jesus
mom.
Christ. We have 8 characters in 7 through 12, so
Callie
2 of
will
these
kill you.
characters have to move.
I think I'm fine with Fujitora and Green Bull moving.
With who?
Fujitora and Green Bull moving.
I'm okay with that actually.
I think Saturn would go above Akainu.
We don't have to order yet, right? We just
Yeah, we don't gotta. Oh yeah, I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
we gotta-
Okay. My bad.
We want to get 6 in each tier first, and then we can.
Copy.
Actually, order from there.
Sorry, Jake.
Hey, at least you got shout out, Jake.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 people in this tier now. So 3 of them gonna have to go.
The people in this tier.
In
Think
13
we're-
18, yes.
I think
Here.
Kid Law.
This is difficult.
I think Kid Law, and maybe Rayleigh and Sengoku.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, you kind of.
These old niggas got a buff this year, Mister. You got to bring real evidence.
I understand that, but they've lost, so they go down a notch.
Whoa.
But
You might be spinning. I ain't gonna lie. bro.
No, Callie, no. I'm gonna go along with this.
Look, all I'm gonna say is Boa deserves to be there, right? Because she had Blackbeard shook.
Boa,
His-
I think Boa, Zoro, Yamato, with these 3 100% keep their spot.
And if we're going for the admirals probably stay there too. No, I mean,
Hold up. This is sacrilege. I can't. Wait.
I kind of agree
Like
with this.
YHuss said, the old man got a buff this year through Garp. We know that Sengoku is relative to Garp. We know this. And then Rayleigh, on top of that, like he definitely had Blackbeard shook. He had
yes, but then Rayleigh even came out saying, "Man, if we actually got into a scuffle, I would have lost."
Yeah.
He admitted it to himself. Like,
Yes, but we also know that Rayleigh stacks up to admirals too. He fought Kizaru. Like he fought Kizaru and held him off.
bro, that was like 2
I think
years
that,
ago, though.
I look, you think there's an agenda there too, but I won't.
Hold
I
on,
won't-
no, what? Hold on,
That's a big accusation.
I think
Nah,
there's
nah.
an agenda there too.
There's
I
no
don't think that that's
agenda
a-
here.
bro. No. Not. I'm saying with Kizaru because we don't know. I don't 100% think he was trying to capture anybody on that.
I think so
in that
too.
arc.
Yeah, I'm with Callie on that too.
No, see, hold on. Nah,
No, I don't agree with this.
nah.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree with this.
Nah, I don't agree. Y'all, hold on. Y'all letting the perspective that we see new and shiny shit delude y'all to think
It
that
has no
like
context.
Kizaru wasn't trying.
That has
Like, no.
context.
No. The thing is, we all know that when you hit a celestial dragon, the admiral's supposed to come up early. Didn't even Kizaru said himself when he saw Luffy again at Marine 4, "Oh, I need to capture you because the celestial dragons will have my head," or whatever.
I think
Like,
Kizaru's words don't match his demeanor and actions.
I don't disagree with you in general about his attitude, but I think like I don't think we can say that he was swayed at all in the pre-time skip or even before Egghead. Like, to
right,
not
he had
help
no
Luffy.
reason to not capture Luffy. Why would he hold back
But
there?
he even told Kuma then, he was like, you better have a good reason for this.
No,
Like,
but that's the exact point that I look back to when I say that I don't think Kizaru was actually trying, because I think if we're looking at this tier list right now, if we're looking at everything we know, is it safe to say that Kizaru is stronger than Kuma?
I think
you know
so.
who was there, right? Rayleigh. And I'm pretty sure that's what Kuma, I don't know if I'm making this up, but I think Kuma told Rayleigh, like, go along with my plan. I'm a member of the Revolutionaries. And Rayleigh's job there was to make sure Kizaru didn't interfere with what he was doing.
So Rayleigh can hold back Kizaru, but Luffy smokes Kizaru.
what? How's that? I don't get it.
Yeah,
What's the problem
where's
with that? Yeah, what's the problem with that?
Okay, I misspoke. I definitely realized as soon as I said it. I'm like, wait a minute, that makes sense. That makes perfect
It's all
sense.
good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I guess if Kizaru is weaker, then I feel like it's hard for me to believe that if Kizaru wanted to, he couldn't, especially after seeing him blow past a stronger character in Luffy to reach his objective, that if he didn't want to, he would have blown past an older Riley to eliminate the Straw Hats before Kuma could do anything about it.
Well, look, think about it like this, Callie. He literally tried to do that exact same thing to Rayleigh, but Rayleigh stopped him dead in his tracks. Like Kizaru was like, at first he was like, because I'm so glad I remember this. Proves my point. Just like how Kizaru tried to blow past Luffy to get his mission objective, he did the same thing to Rayleigh, and he was like, "Well, I need to get them because Celestial Dragon." And then he tried to like beam to them, and then Rayleigh kicked him flat or sliced him or something, and then put him down on his butt. So he was like, "Oh, okay, so all right, so I gotta take you seriously then." So. Okay. And he kept him there. Like, legit, that was his job. He kept the Kizaru there, and later on, Sentomaru said that Rayleigh was there and he fought Kizaru, and they were equally matched. So I don't think,
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is that? What is so
Comparing
how does
on
that
this current
bring into the tier list? I still think that these three are given to stay. I don't know if you guys feel the same. Zoro,
that's what.
Boa, and Yamato. These three are definitely in this tier.
Wait, Zoro who?
Boa and Yamato.
So my opinions of Boa have lessened a little bit. I think at the time it was a little bit of a recency bias on my end. I do think Boa may be of this tier, but I could see her going a little bit lower.
She's there, bro.
I definitely think she's there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But Zoro, I think, looking at this tier, this is a tier full of people that are keeping up with Admiral. So Zoro will be the one to go down, if anything.
Zoro.
He ain't keeping up with Admirals yet, in my opinion.
A better way to put it is that we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, or that. Okay, that's
I
fine.
mean,
a more positive way for you to say it.
I mean-
to get your argument across. Trying to help you out, bro.
to be fair, like Luffy did just take down an admiral, right? So finally, so I could see that, but
I really,
I think Zoro could take on Ryugoku.
if we're being honest, if we're going by that margin, Luffy low diff Kizaru, mid diff at best. He
Mid
didn't
diff at
insert
best.
energy, and the only reason he lost is because he ran out of time limit on his Gear 5. He one
Yeah.
punched him and knocked him out. So if we're going by that logic, his second in command should be able to keep up with an admiral. Maybe not win, but if his fight was that easy with an admiral, Zoro should be able to keep up at the very least.
Yeah, and
Well-
also remember, you got to remember, Zoro cut Kaido, and took down King, and tanked a combo attack between two Yonkos. So I think
that takedown of Kaido doesn't mean anything in,
I
in
think
my opinion.
we're only trying to focus on the admirals specifically because the admirals are mostly in the tier above the 13 to 18 slot, so it's the easiest comparison to figure out who belongs in 13 to 18. Like if they can take on an admiral.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that I think because of those feats, he could take on an admiral. That's what I was going with.
In my
I mean,
opinion,
I
my
do think he
personal.
could. I don't know. YHuss, I know mine doesn't think so. What do you think, YHuss?
I don't think Zoro. I mean, take on is an interesting word. I think the real
We're not
interesting.
talking about defeating admiral, right? We're saying
what I mean.
if
That's
they can
what I mean.
keep up with, right? If they can,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kizaru might be my upper limit for Zoro. Like I think Zoro. Like if he did, I wouldn't be shocked if he could, fight him for a little bit. But also if Kizaru kind of ran laps around, bro, I also wouldn't be shocked because his ability is fucking annoying.
I would be shocked. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy, bro.
I think
Maybe
the
I'm
real
really
interesting point is
dry.
that I wonder how the strength plays out between the admirals themselves. Like, is Green Bull close to Kizaru? You know what I mean? Is Fujisawa close to Kizaru? The way Kizaru is close to Aokiji and
Yeah, I
you know
mean,
what I mean?
in my opinion, the stories made it clear that admirals are like relative to each other. Like no one admiral just straight up clears another admiral because otherwise they wouldn't be admirals,
So if
right?
that's
Like,
the case, then the other two admirals have to be on the 13 to 18 slot.
Yeah.
Just off the strength of that.
yeah,
I
I mean,
wouldn't-
there
I
might
wouldn't
be
be mad at this,
margin.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
That's what I was saying before. Like because if they're on that same level with the other admirals, then they gotta at least be on this tier.
I
Not
legitimately would not be
necessarily.
mad at this. By
That's
the
why
way, like
Law and
being
Kid
weird.
go down one.
they
I'm
now
not
it's,
mad at
you
that
know
either.
yeah, I'm not mad at that either. You know what's funny? I was
What?
going to
That's what I
suggest.
said that at first, and you guys were like, no.
Like, definitely.
Wait, what? Did
I
you?
think we must have missed it, Mr.
Yeah.
Even Callie agreed, right? Because I said the old guys and Kid and Law go down.
I think
because-
we got hung up on the old guys because
Yeah, we
we heard
started
that.
talking about
Yeah,
the old
I
guys.
was-
We didn't
yeah,
actually,
yeah, I was talking about the
about
old guys.
Kid
We
and
didn't
Law.
even catch the we
Because
didn't
as soon
even
as you
catch
brought
that
the old
story.
guys, that's what started the whole debate, and then the
yeah,
Riley
yeah.
conversation.
Fair.
We really didn't even catch that, but yeah, I think I wouldn't be mad at that if Kid and Law end up moving down because of that.
So
'Cause
we
we-
did this.
Okay, I don't know why you moved them so far down,
No,
but it's
I'm just putting
tier.
them.
I know.
We're not lowering. I'm just putting them in the.
We need to bring one down, and I say we put down maybe Sengoku. I don't know, Sengoku. We haven't I know he's on the same level as Garp, but we haven't seen him do it.
I think we gotta bring Rayleigh down before we bring Sengoku down. Just because Sengoku's fleet admiral, and when Roger said that shit about if you want to catch me, bring Sengoku or Garp, that's kind of means he views them in that same lens.
Okay.
And obviously Rayleigh's a goat.
I feel like
But-
that could also be interpreted as political power more so than strength power, right?
I
Because he's a
completely
fleet
disagree. I
admiral.
don't think Roger gives a fuck about that shit.
You don't think who?
I don't think Roger gives a fuck about that shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Blackbeard.
No. I
When you
meant
said
Roger
bring-
in the flashback when it was Roger vs. Whitebeard. That chapter where we see Roger smoking some random marine. He says, if you want to capture me, bring Sengoku or Garp.
Okay, no, that's fair. But that's also the flashback.
But that's my point is that if the tax bracket that Sengoku is in is
So is
high
Garp.
as fuck, and Garp that's the same Sengoku, that's the same bracket Garp's in, and especially back then, and he was in active duty, right? And I think kind of as recently as 2 years ago, and Rayleigh's been chilling this whole time. You know what I mean? So I think Rayleigh might have deteriorated faster. Like we saw with Garp. Garp snapped, even though he's mad old, because he obviously said he said himself he fell off, but he's still in active duty. Clearly, it makes a difference than Rayleigh, who's been chilling. You know what I mean? I think before Sengoku goes down, Rayleigh has to go down. That's what I think.
And then we also think Rayleigh should stay too. I think wherever, because like I said, the only reason why Rayleigh is not where Kizaru is because he's older, so obviously his stamina can't keep up, so he can't keep the fight going for like forever, like a 10-day brawl between Aokiji and Akainu. But when push comes to shove, if it's like, you know, for as long as Saba Odi, he's equal to an admiral. I think it's weird to have someone that's equal to an admiral in any capacity in 19 to 24. I just think that's weird. But because then, like I said, you would have to do.
So who would you move, Mod? You said you'd move Zoro or Boa.
Yeah, either Zoro or Boa.
Not Yamato.
Like,
Yeah, what about Yamato? I feel like they're kind of similar.
The thing about Yamato is that, like, it's hard because she proved herself against Kaido in the sense of like holding him off. And
that was a big feat. I will never forget that shit. You're spitting.
Yeah, and not only that, her Conqueror's Haki is just better than Zoro's, straight up, because she was actually able to wear down Kaido from her attacks and make him bleed and stuff.
Wait,
Zoro,
what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We'll continue. Finish what you're about to say.
Well, wait. What?
No,
do you not agree with that? Okay. So, and then with Zoro, yes, he got Conqueror's Haki, but Conqueror's Haki coding is not equal among all peers. When Zoro did it against Kaido, Zoro was salty that he wasn't able to make Kaido go down off of that, and Kaido kind of like brushed it off like, oh, well, I mean, at least you got the scar, right? So be happy about that. But when Luffy does the same thing, he put Kaido down and made Kaido interested in fighting him. Here's the thing you got.
Hold on. Why are you comparing Yamato? How did Luffy get in this? We're comparing Yamato and Zoro.
Okay. I'll tell you how. Because
real quick, Mod. But remember when Zoro got that attack off, Kaido was gonna fucking get this wrecked until Big Mom was like, "Don't get hit by that," right? And then he dodged it.
But that was pre.
And that was before he even unlocked even more Conqueror's Haki during his fight with King.
Are you saying that sword attack that Zoro, that Big Mom told him to dodge is stronger than Zoro's Conqueror's coded Haki?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say now, but like, you know, like, I'm just saying, like, it was a possibility that he could have actually been cut severely if he didn't dodge it, if it wasn't from Big Mom saying something, right? Like, cause he got that same force. It made him have PTSD that it was fucking Odin, bro. Like,
so one, there's no actual evidence that attack from Zoro was going to have the same impact as what Odin did to Kaido all those years ago, right? And the story even made it clear itself through many expedition and many showings that what Odin did to Kaido was a Conqueror's Haki coded attack. Even his the Scarabs cut Kaido. They cut Kaido. They made him bleed like crazy. But he made it clear that y'all attacks are too shallow. Y'all attacks, even though they cut me, don't mean shit, and it does not match up to what Odin did to me years ago. And he made that clear. Even Luffy said the same verbiage. My attacks were too shallow. So basically, that means every attack before Luffy's Conqueror coded attack was the actual wrong attacks that would hurt.
He said that was Zoro's attack too, though. He said it cut deep, and then the scar will be with me forever.
Cut deep, but a cut. Okay, here's the thing: a cut is impressive. No one's taking that away from Zoro. I'm not saying that wasn't impressive. However, we gotta look at it in the sense of what damage did it actually do to Kaido? And remember Kaido's motivations. He wants to go out in a grand fight against someone that was comparable to Odin, right?
Yeah.
If that attack was so like comparable to Odin, Kaido should have then focused on Zoro because Zoro would have given him that fight.
Zoro
but he did not care.
Immediately after the the attack.
I'm glad you said that, 'cause I think that's the big difference. So that was literally Zoro's last attack. Like he was not gonna be in the fight anymore after that.
After tanking a double Yonko tick.
I think
too. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think you picked Yamato because she got titties, bro. Because
That's
their
crazy.
the feats between Yamato and Zoro are a lot more comparable than you're giving credit for. You said that Yamato was going head to head with Kaido when Zoro blocked a double Yonko attack, twice as strong as any attack that Yamato tanked, and was still strong standing.
That attack was twice. That attack was that. So
I think that attack was twice as strong than any single blow that Kaido gave to Yamato. Yes.
That is absolutely wild. I don't think.
Wild, bro.
I don't think that's that
okay.
Of all things, I don't think that's that wild. It was like a combined attack, but I think
it was a combined attack, but that was not like their strongest attack in their arsenal. Nor was it like, you know, that was a good attack. I'm not saying like it was weak, but come on now.
I'm not saying it's their strongest attack either. What I'm saying is that during the fight with Kaido fought Yamato specifically, I don't think any of the single swipe strikes, thunder, baguas that Kaido threw at Yamato were stronger than that Yonko. So what is the name of that attack? Sovereignty?
Double sovereignty?
Yeah, whatever. I don't think any of those any of his one attacks are stronger than that attack that Zoro tanked and continued to keep pushing off of.
And did he
continue to keep pushing it? Is also not fair.
And I'm about to say, hold up. First of all, let me rewrite this whole narrative. He did not tank that. Like, sure, he didn't die off of it, but he didn't tank it. That took him out. That should
definitely obliterated him.
Yeah, like I don't like
did he not fall to one knee, get back up, and use his strongest attack after that?
He did.
Law literally said he still fought for a little bit, but Law was literally looking at this nigga like, how is he still moving? Every bone in his body is probably broken. Like he was cooked.
Every bone in your body is broken. You're still moving around. That's not tanking.
Every bone in your body being broken is like the definition of not taking. I feel like
he was still
moving. If you're still fighting and how much more is he still fighting after that?
He still got the move off on fucking.
Did he not get his strongest move in his arsenal off after he broke every bone in his body
and then stop moving?
Yes. But he still tanked it, bro.
I think there's a problem. Callie, when people say tanking, they mean like you push that shit off without feeling it, basically. Not without feeling it for sure, but basically like you didn't lose HP from it. Like,
I don't think I'm calling cap on you. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think that's the definition that you guys are making right now to push this agenda. I don't think that's tanking.
Make it right now. Is crazy.
Okay. Whoa.
Making right now.
Just to be clear. All right.
Come on, bro.
Oh man, that's why I love this conversation.
Callie, Callie's an incendiary nigga. That nigga be saying some shit that's kind of incendiary on the low, bro.
What are you talking about here, bro?
Wait. Just to be clear, I will let you know that whenever I heard the term tanking, it was more aligned with what YHuss just said. When people say tanking, they mean like it's like, oh, that barely touched me. Because when you think of tanking, you think of a tank. A tank is like supposed to be stocky, defensive-y, like you try to break through, but you can barely do that. Like, and that's what tanking.
But the attack didn't break through.
It did break through. It broke all his bones. That did break him.
That means he would have been knocked out that moment after that, bro. It wasn't. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
That's the problem. Y'all conflate tanking with me like, oh, if I don't die from this attack right here, then I tanked it. Like, no, that don't have to mean that.
Bro, if I throw a 1,000-pound cannonball at a tank and the tank scratches it off, right? It bounces off the tank, but the interior of the tank is damaged, but the tank is still moving, and you can't see the interior of the tank damaged. What are you gonna say?
You can see, but hold on, we can see evidence of Zoro hurt from that though. He was bleeding all over. He was like scuffed up. He's panting. He's like on his last leg. Law's commenting on it. Like,
Brother.
what do you mean?
I think you're exasperating just a teeny tiny bit. I will secede that he did not go unscathed from that attack. That is 100% a fact.
Right, bro. Jake says nigga couldn't breathe.
Man, I'll trust what Jake says, bro.
I think we gotta look at this chapter again because I don't remember it being that bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro.
He helped them with the Big Mom plan after, I think, like to get her off the island, and then he did one attack to Kaido. Like that was literally it.
And he said, and Zoro said, I literally, how you know that he did not take it is because of the fact he used Ashura. But Ashura is a move that he only uses when he's basically at the brink of death. He never uses it when he's fresh for real. He never uses it when he's like, you know, whatever.
Death is crazy, but I get what you mean.
He said,
you kill me, bro.
Because
even when Kaido said,
I don't mind the discourse, but it shouldn't be so out of pocket like that. Like, use it every time the brink of death is crazy. He used it at fucking Annie's lobby and was running around fighting fodder until Luffy got back up. Like, it's not that serious.
No, Ashura he didn't use at Annie's lobby. He only used it against what's his name?
Kaku?
Yeah, Kaku.
That was Annie's lobby.
Yeah, I'm saying like he wasn't doing it against like fodder or nothing. He was
no. Kali's point is that because he used it against Kaku when he wasn't that injured versus Kaku, and then he cooked him, and then later he was still fighting, walking around. So he doesn't.
He doesn't always use it at death's door. That's the point.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. I was being a little bit hyperbolic with that, but general, even Kaido when he sliced him, Kaido was like, "Oh, you got Conqueror's Hunky?" Like, and Zoro was like, "What do you mean?" That's just me going beyond my limits and putting everything into one attack. When basically he doesn't have anything left. Like, that's him channeling everything he has left to muster. That's what Ashura is described as. So basically that means he's using an attack beyond his limits. That's what Ashura is, a limit breaking attack.
Yo, if Yamato takes a double sovereignty to the chest, is she taking it?
No,
but no one takes it.
Okay.
Like that's the thing. Zoro didn't take it either. That's like
I'm glad you brought it back to Yamato.
That brings it back to my original point, which is their feats are similar. It's similar.
No, it's not.
I disagree.
It's not.
Oh,
Yamato fought Kaido one-on-one by herself for however long until Luffy came. I do not think Zoro could have achieved the same thing. In fact, he definitely could have. He definitely couldn't.
I think that Yamato's feats are better than Zoro's. When I say similar, I don't mean exactly the same neck and neck. I think that Yamato holding off Kaido on her own is definitely a better feat than Zoro's feats. When I say similar, I mean that they are close enough that they should be in the same place on this tier list.
I still kind of disagree, but I mean, if I look, okay, if I'm looking at this list, who do we have here? We have 2 admirals, 2 people that are comparable to admirals, a whole person that hold off a Yonko by themselves, and then who's left? Boa. And Boa, yeah.
Like, does Zoro go down?
Now, like I said, Boa, I do think like earlier, like this year, that was like more recency bias. So if y'all want to move her down, that's fine. But
I don't. Bro, she had Blackbeard and his crew shook.
Yeah,
on her own, bro.
I think the only reason I think that it's hard to move her is not even off her strength necessarily. It's just her double fruit is probably one of the most broken fruits in the verse. Like, she doesn't have to be a strong fighter to look at a nigga and immobilize them from the fight completely. Like,
and even Blackbeard admit that if you let her go, he would lose. Basically.
Yeah.
All right. The question Jake actually reminded me. Do you guys think that if Yamato had fought against Green Bull, right, at the end of Wano, would they have won?
Didn't he have her in the chokehold?
He did. He did.
No, he did.
She did. And he had her wrapped up like a Christmas tree.
No, he didn't. Momo told her to stay out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
so
fat.
it was all the
Yep,
same
yeah.
thing.
Yamato came, got one attack off, Conqueror's Hockey attack off on Green Bull's head, and then Momo was like, "No, this is not your fight." And
Exactly.
then they were just watching on the sideline the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Jake said in the manga she didn't fight. So yeah. I mean, I think that's the whole point of her staying, because she acknowledged that the island wasn't strong enough to deal with every single threat. So that's why she stayed back. And I'm pretty sure that's because they fought an admiral. So she's there for the admiral tiered fighters. So yeah, I think she could fight Green Bull. Now, when, I don't know 100%, but I definitely think that she's there to contest admirals and dissuade them from just rolling up there.
All right, so
I do
just
think that Boa stays there regardless. I didn't need to be I
too.
knew that Boa. I felt like Boa stayed there regardless.
I do
Okay,
too.
So my
so
fastest elimination, it is Zoro, but I will say that that's stupid as fuck. And next time, we're not putting these old ass niggas, Rayleigh and old ass Sengoku, on this fresh, young, new spirited tier list with these fucking old gray haired niggas, bro. These niggas should not be here, but it's fine. But it's fine. He can move down. It's fine.
by the time this year rolls around, we'll see feats, and we'll probably have Zoro above them anyway. Like, just right now, though. Right now, like, at least for right now, this
These
is what
old
we
niggas
got.
should not be here, but it's fine.
Oh
it's cool.
man, 1924.
My goodness,
I
that's a
think Zoro Kid and Law top this tier.
Kid's 30.
I have Law over Kid too. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No.
All right, so
Of course.
y'all think they could?
I think that's cat. You know what? You go ahead. No, I'm not even
What?
gonna go.
That
Y'all
Law
go
is
ahead.
not over Kid? Wait, what?
No, you see what I said. What I said.
Oh, wait, what did you say?
I was just dissing. I was like, no, yeah, of course he's over Kid. We hated him.
I think motherfuckers definitely just be hating. The sensei
Hell yeah.
over Kid is crazy. If you put Law in Kid's shoes, he's getting one tap the same way that Kid did.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, he is.
Them
But that's not
niggas
why I
are-
be hating Kid. This nigga was a scroll before. I hated that nigga
see,
before that.
Nigga, as long as we acknowledge that it's just blind hate, okay, that's fine. Okay.
I think there's a legit case to put Law over Kid, but that's me.
Well, we're not disagreeing with over, or Kyle's not disagreeing with over. I think Kyle's disagreeing with like a sheer gap, like a
Yeah,
huge
the
divide.
sure gap definitively over is crazy.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think that. Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Y'all think? All right, so what would you think of the matchup between Kid and, like, let's say King? Is Kid taking King?
Honestly,
I think because of narrative, yeah.
I don't think it's a good matchup for Kid, personally, but
I don't know how that would go.
Again,
it's a tough fight.
I'd say it's because of narrative reasons why Kid would be over King. The lore and the fact that he's relative to Law. Oda goes out of his way to make it clear that, like, those two are comparable. And if you have Law over King, you know, I think it's fair to put Kid over King. Just
Honestly,
off
so
of that.
I think this is kind of valid. Wait, we're missing one. What the hell?
Is that not 20? Is that
It's because we moved Emu down.
oh yeah, and then we had removed Queen. I don't want to put Queen on, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Back.
I want to put Queen on. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it only makes sense
I
too.
put Kuma back on, bro. If that's the case.
Now we gotta put Queen. Sadly,
I think if it has to be somebody in honorable mention because we have these guys here for a reason.
it
So.
has to be Queen. Sadly,
Yeah.
it has to be. You hate to see it.
Wait, you don't think Killer is over Queen?
Absolutely not.
Oh
You crazy?
fuck! I forgot about Killer.
What?
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 I don't think so.
Wait.
I don't think it's a
I
crazy
think
question.
that's crazy, bro.
I don't think that's crazy.
Y'all, what?
Wait. I think anybody that was on the roof piece has a fair shot
I
at
think
being.
Killer was the worst nigga on the roof piece by a
We're not
margin.
Arguably, that the worst person was Kid. Like, at least Killer actually cut. Actually, at least no.
Yeah, wait. Mod. You gotta word the things you say differently. Bro.
Yeah.
You should have said Kid did the worst.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's what I meant, though. Like,
I know.
Kid, Kid did the worst. because he couldn't even cut. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's the whole point of like narrative over like, you know, feats, because
Bro,
you know,
Kid
narratively, Kid is over.
If Kid
Killer.
made a fucking Wolverine claw on his arm out of metal, he would have cut one of them niggas. Because if Killer can do it, I find it extremely hard to believe that Kid couldn't do it.
I mean, Kid said he couldn't do it. He literally said, "I can't cut you, but I can bash you," or
So
something like that. Or like,
did Killer do it and Kid can't?
It's his weird ability.
ask Oda, not me. Like, I'm just saying, like, Oda said, made Kid say out of his mouth, "I can't cut you. I can," like, what did he say? Like,
I can crush you. I can crush you.
Yeah, I can crush you or some
that
shit.
Sounds
like,
more narrative because he doesn't use blades.
Yeah.
Right? He uses giant robot fists. Like if he had, like I said, if he made bladed hands out of the metal shit, he would have been able to cut them. I think that's just narrative because he doesn't use bladed weaponry.
We're in the weeds right now, I think.
I mean, Luffy technically doesn't cut either, but he damaged
Rio.
Kaido.
Yeah, he had Rio though.
I'm saying like my whole point is that Kid had nothing. He had no way to do an internal damage to Kaido. That's the point. Everybody else on that roof did. So all he could do was like quote unquote crush or whatever he said.
I don't think that's a
fair claim.
A claim to his strength. To say that,
yeah, like we all know Kid is where he is, and like
how are we trying to argue that his lackey is better than his captain? Like I don't
No, not better. He just has a more suitable tool for the job at the time. But
if you said that, then that's fine. But to say that he just did better flat out on the roof sounds crazy to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He didn't have the suitable tools to do what he needed to do. And to be honest, if we're going back to Kid slicing, if we're going back to what you said before about how everybody cut Kaido, but he didn't really feel anybody's cuts until Conqueror's Haki, then Killer's cut don't count either. Like he didn't really do nothing regardless.
No, but the story made it clear that the 5 people on the roof were a better fight than the Scarabs, right? Who actually cut Kaido, because they actually made Kaido transform into his hyper form, which we all know is basically like Super Saiyan for, you know,
for Kaido. Yeah.
So the point was that those 5 people on the roof are going to do better than any person that Wano could have done, even the 9 Scarabs. And they cut Kaido and made him bleed. So that's the point. And we had, and funny enough, last year we had, I think, either one Scarab or like Jack or someone in the top 30.
We did not have Jack. It was probably
someone. It was someone. Yeah, it was someone. And if Killer's over them, then why not? You know what I mean?
I don't think it was a crazy question. I've been saying this. I think probably Queen is.
I'm not convinced, but that's fine.
And I'd rather put Killer in than Queen personally, but that's fine.
Wait, now we kind of have a ball game.
So what are we doing?
Mod, are you voting for Killer over Queen, or are you asking the question?
I'm fine with Killer over Queen. I do think Killer is over Queen.
I don't mind if you guys want to put him there. I have no problem with that.
So
I would probably vote Queen though.
I would probably vote Queen. I think it's Queen.
I just don't want an ugly guy on the list. So
come on, Mister, put the haterade aside for a second, bro. Who do you really think is up there, real quick?
No, probably Queen then. Yeah.
Fair. All right. I don't think it was a crazy question, Mod, but
I think it was an insane question, but it's okay. It'd be like
oh
that
my goodness,
Kyle, you actually kill me, bro. Okay, now we have to order that.
Yeah, we have to order it now, and then that's about it.
It's all love.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Yeah, I guess we have to kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Crocodile's at the back.
Nah, we're not doing this again, bro.
We had Soul Calibur.
We literally had Soul Calibur. This is Kyle. If you don't remember, this is the exact
what it was. You know, as soon as I put him there, I got the That's So Raven flashback.
Oh no!
This nigga shouldn't. If we're being real, let's put Killer over this nigga.
Oh, here we go again.
Not real, put Killer over this nigga.
Here we go again. Oh damn!
This nigga
I
do
do.
not need to be here, bro.
Callie, I love Callie so much because it's like I had him in mind from last year, and that's what that whole tier below them is for. And then he gets a recollection like, oh no, Crocodile shouldn't even be on the list. Like,
Yo, I'm actually crying, bro.
Like,
holy shit. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I guess technically that was the point, but yeah, no, I think it's literally all portrayal. Like Maud said, him and Mihawk are literally the two niggas that make up a Yonko crew. We know he's stronger than Queen. I give you that 1,000%. I would take a bullet. I would actually I would do Russian roulette to prove that. Like I believe it so much that he's at least stronger than Queen. Do we disagree on that?
You think Crocodile stronger than Queen?
Bro.
At this point, yeah.
I think so.
You think Kaido and Queen is the Yonko crew?
I think. Wait, say it again.
You think Kaido and Queen, the two of them only, is a Yonko crew with random fodder?
Oh, you're saying it in comparison to Buggy?
Yeah, Mihawk and Mihawk.
Honestly, in the same vein, yeah, because Kaido's carrying like Mihawk's carrying.
That's pretty fair. That makes your point consistent. That's all I needed.
But Crocodile's and I know a lot of people don't put too much stock into it, but I think like kind of wrong for not to, but Crocodile's bounty is 2 billion. That's higher than any first commander of the series that we've seen so far, of any first commander. That's even higher than like Luffy's bounty after Whole Cake. So and everyone says that bounty was conflated because he at most tied with Katakuri. So I mean, I think it's fair that like Croc is at least over.
I think that bounty is more for political reasons than his actual strength. I think it's because he's on the crew and because of his schemes, his brain power, his ability outside of combat to maneuver and make plays rather than his actual combat prowess.
Like a lot of I don't think we changed this nigga's mind this time.
We didn't change it before, but it's the same argument. It's the same argument. Like I said it last time and I'll say it again. Like, you are more likely to have a high bounty because of your combat ability than what you do outside of it. It's just straight up.
I think Crocodile's the exception.
How?
Because what has he done in battle to warrant his bounty?
What did Katakuri do to warrant his bounty? Why
are we bringing up Katakuri?
What did Queen? Because my point is that when Luffy met Katakuri, he had a 1 billion bounty, right? We did not know who Katakuri fought to get that bounty, but we're assuming that that there's some type of narrative reason as to why he has that bounty, right?
And then he beat Luffy's ass.
Huh?
He showed us his power when he beat Luffy's ass. He showed us why he had
Okay, but let me ask you this: Did you not believe that 1 billion bounty it actually exists until he fought Luffy?
When I saw this goofy ass nigga in these fucking Michael Jackson leather pants walking through the fucking Whole Cake Island, I did not think he was as big as the deal as he was. When I saw him punch Luffy and start fucking him up, I was like, oh, this is a 1 billion bounty nigga right here. 100%. Yep.
That is crazy to me. So hold on. Let me ask you this then. So literally bounties don't mean shit to you until they actually do something.
I don't think that's always the case. I think that's the case with Crocodile. I don't think that's always the case.
Hold on. Who's that not the case with?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I feel like you have an example you want to give to me though, so go for it.
Okay, so
things may look good on paper, bro. You know, just like some rosters. I don't know. I'm kind of with Callie because we haven't seen Crocodile do anything aside from like breaking out an impale down, which was thanks to fucking Luffy. You know.
Yeah, but with the 2 year with context, it matters, right? Like
there's a 2 years. Yeah, that's true.
There's a 2 year time skip. This man got a 2 billion berry bounty. I don't think that's an inflation. Like the story has given us no reason to believe it's inflation. In fact, in the past, when Luffy had 100 mil as a bounty, people thought that the his was inflated, and what's his name, Bellamy said that there are niggas that like print their own bounty posters to try to scare people or whatever, right? But that brings up a point because niggas were scared of Luffy because of his 100 billion berry bounty. They weren't thinking that he probably can't fight, even though he has 100 billion berry. The story makes it clear that the higher your bounty, most likely you can fight. I've never seen a nigga with a high bounty that can't fight. Side of Buggy, but Buggy is the exception to that rule, and the story makes it clear of that. So, like, bounties have always been conflated to power. I'm not saying it's 100% your power, like it's a power level. I'm not saying that, but like I would say that your bounty is 90% your fighting capability or threat level as a fighter. Because if that's the case, if it wasn't, Nico Robin should be having the highest bounty in the entire series, even over Yonko. But we all know that that's not going to happen because despite her being the massive threat to like their political control, she's still weaker than everybody in the top 30 and beyond. So, like, do we still think that bounties don't mean shit to your power at that point?
I never said that. I just wanted to be known. I didn't say that. I said, do you think specifically? This shit doesn't mean anything. I do agree with your Nico Robin point though. I think that does make a lot of sense because if it was more so political power than her bounty would definitely be a lot higher. So I will agree with that.
Yeah, but I just don't understand why we wouldn't hold the same thing with Crocodile.
I just think his situation is very unique. Because he's part of a Yonko crew, but it's not a regular Yonko crew because they are scheming to capture and kill Marines. I think their power outside of combat is held to a higher regard. I think that's part of the reason why Buggy got Yonko in the first place. That's the whole reason why Buggy got Yonko in the first place is because he teamed up with them and they formed the Cross Guild.
So okay, well,
I think it's specifically this situation that makes me say that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think the cards are on the table for us to each make a decision.
I'll have Queen as 30. Like let's get it moving. Let's get it moving because we're getting stuck here, and this is literally the last spot.
So I think Killer should be over Croc. So nobody agrees with me on that.
That's nuts.
No.
All right, that's fine. All right. So y'all got Crocodile over Killer, Queen.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
All right, y'all are sick as fuck, but it's cool. How do we feel about the rest of the four over here?
Ideally, if it was up to me, Croc would be at the top of that, but I know that y'all will fight me on that, so I'll just take. I
can't no more, bro. I give up. Y'all got it. I'm just listening now, bro. Where do y'all want to put everybody, bro?
We not getting that mod. That's pushing the luck. I think the way we were talking about Shiryu, I feel like I feel like our consent. I feel like he's gonna end up lower. Is that your guys' thought as well?
I think so too.
So below Croc, like here, below Queen.
No, I definitely don't have him there.
I think I'm above Queen. I think he's 29.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
I think I'm good with Crocodile moving up. But I guess we don't have enough to say Shiryu's stronger than the people ahead of him, so I'm fine with this.
I don't know if I have Jinbei this high.
I think Jinbei will be lower. He's not over Katakuri to me. He's not over Marco to me. Now the Crocodile thing, I know Jake said that Jinbei.
It's a bad matchup. It is a bad matchup for Croc.
It's a bad matchup. I'm assuming, as we've seen from what's his name?
I think Jinbei could take on Marco.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think I agree with that.
We're talking about current Marco right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
if
think
it's the
Jinbei
same
could
way,
take on current Marco right now on Whitebeard Island. Like if Jinbei pull up on him, fight to the death, I think Jinbei could take him.
so too. Yeah.
Really?
Well,
okay,
I think we're underestimating Jinbei a little bit.
I agree.
think we're overestimating Marco because Marco is another one that's fake fodder, but everybody likes him because he turns flamey Phoenix.
He's like the Dolphins, bro. They fake contenders, bro. Fake
It's
contenders.
just it's just not Jinbei. Marco's defense is immaculate. Like he heals like almost instantaneously, like every single hit. And then on top of that, I don't even know how Jinbei would touch him. Like this dude can fly. This dude, like, as much as we meme about him choking up King and Queen at the same time, that is a real feat. Like they fought them. I don't think Jinbei is holding off King and Queen at the same time. I don't think he's there yet.
Well, you know what would be another? It would be a matchup specific thing. I don't know how Marco's the flame portion of his ability reacts to water.
What would exactly Marco do to Jinbei in the fight? He has to go in. He has to go in and attack him physically because
Marco definitely has negative striking power.
to doing anything exactly.
Negative is nuts.
And then
Negative. Yeah, funny.
But you know the way that Jinbei fights. He comes in. He does that jujitsu shit. You tap him. He's grabbing that and he's slamming your ass. And then on top of that, some water fucking fishman karate shit. I don't know. I just don't. I think Jinbei takes on Marco.
I just don't think Jinbei over a period of time is doing any real damage to Marco because of his defenses and his healing.
Do you think
his
Marco is doing damage to Jinbei?
Yeah, more so than Jinbei is doing to Marco over time. I think it would be a drawn out. I think it's a drawn out fight, but Marco wins and he barely loses HP.
But isn't that the problem with drawn out fights? Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Marco has a stamina problem. That's his big problem, right? And yeah, I think that's really the difference.
Well, hold up. I don't know if necessarily has a stamina problem per se. It's just he fought King and Queen who are relative to him, if not stronger, right? So if you fighting someone of equal tier to you, it's harder to make that.
I think that's a fucking crazy impressive feat, and I would have him above Jinbei for it. But that's the thing is that I feel like from Jinbei to Sanji, like the gap is minuscule.
So what do we got, Sanji?
Below kid and law. I mean, it's kind of how it shaped up before last year as well. I think
we might have to rethink Sanji's position then, in my opinion. but go on. What are you gonna say?
Interesting. Well, I guess that's foreshadowing. But yeah, I think Marco, like JJ says in the chat, I think Marco taking on King and Queen for a little bit was crazy impressive. And I think if Jinbei fought him, man, that's where it makes it tough, right? Because it's about like 1v1s versus like general feats.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're underplaying Jinbei personally. I like that fishman karate, that underwater shit. That fucks up most devil fruit users anyway. Like, so like, what are we talking about here, bro? Like,
well, first of all, Marco's speed is crazy. So like, Jinbei will have to.
He still gotta connect, and that's the whole thing with Jinbei and his jujitsu and shit like that, bro. Like, once Marco has to come in and like actually put hands on Jinbei, he's fucked. Like, that's it.
If that's the hold on. If you can make that argument for like then theoretically everybody, if his jujitsu doesn't cancel out devil fruits though.
I mean, he got water on his fist, bro. He's going through shit.
He fought Ace for days. He fought Ace for days.
I will say that he will. I think he would do more damage to Marco if he can touch him just off of his hockey. If he puts hockey on his fishman karate, like it's not.
Yeah.
Like,
which he has done before.
Marco, he's gonna get punched and he's gonna take more damage. I think he does more damage to Marco than Marco can do to Jinbei.
But Marco heals like incredibly fast. Like you have to basically you have to do so much either immaculate damage to Marco that his healing don't matter, or you keep attacking him continuously as just as fast as he's healing. I think you're
overplaying his recovery a little bit.
No, his healing was crazy. Kizaru shot like hella light beams at Marco and he healed from every shot. Even someone commented like those shots don't mean anything because he's healing instantaneously.
But
that's why he had to put him in C prism cups.
I don't mean that you're playing down his. I'm not saying that to say that his healing factor is bad. I'm saying that to piggyback off of YHuss's point that his healing factor can be the greatest in the world, but his stamina is ass. So he can only heal for so much and use his power for so much until he gets tired, and then it's GG.
Okay. You know what? I got this. Let me ask you this: is Jinbei stronger than Ace?
I think so.
Right
Like now, he has to be. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, like right now, he probably.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Fighting for like 3
That is
days?
crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Did y'all read the Ace
Bro, his
novel at
body
all?
is like 1.1. Bro, they were fighting for like 3 days, no?
Yeah. Wait. Did you read the Ace novels, or did
No,
you like?
no.
know
I read
about
them.
Not
I
yet,
read the manga version.
Okay. So YHuss, do you remember where it was either the Ace novels or it was something else? But basically, it went into more detail that basically, like Ace fought Jinbei, right? And Jinbei, even though had a clear-cut advantage over Ace because he had water and fire, that they tied.
Yeah,
And-
I remember this.
Yeah. So the fact that they tied and Jinbei had a clear advantage over Ace is already like, that's crazy. So, and then on top of that, Ace got back up to fight Whitebeard. Jinbei didn't get back up in that manner. And on top of that, you also got to remember his bounty back then was relative to the times in the sense of like Otis compared to John. Because I said that bounties would inflate if Ace was alive today. His bounty is more reflected to more like a 1 point something billion than it is a 500 mil in today's standards, because of his feats of fighting Yamato back in the day and how he fought against Jinbei despite being at a disadvantage, right?
Okay,
like,
so stay there. Stay at that point, right?
yeah,
Is Marco stronger than Ace?
I think so.
Right
I
now?
think yes. If at the very least they tie, at the very least.
Yeah, I think that's cap. I think we have to
So
agree
you
to disagree on this one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Let's keep it moving.
But so let's vote then. Who got Marco first?
I think Marco's fine there.
I still say Jinbei, but that's just me.
Ma says Marco. I say Jinbei. Damn, we're at a.
All right, it's a coin flip, baby.
It's a coin flip. Let's go. Marco heads.
Yes. That's tails, right?
That is
Yeah, that's
tails.
tails.
Let's go.
W. Larko. All right.
Larkos. This nigga.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's try and power through the rest of these. We spent a lot of time.
Yeah.
19.
I don't think there's
24.
much. Yeah. Lucci Sanji is probably the biggest. Cause how do you guys feel about where Sanji and Lucci are? Or we could do one or the other. I don't give a fuck.
I guess
Lucci.
I could see an argument for Lucci being over Sanji. Just because you guys said that he's going toe to toe with Zoro right now, we know Zoro has.
I think Sanji can do the same thing,
You
but
think so?
yeah, even though I'm not, I think there's gonna be some Sanji, some Sanji hype very soon. We see in the chat already. Jake already saying Sanji next to Zoro. I don't think he's over Kid in Law yet. I don't think we have definitive evidence that he's over Kid in Law yet.
Wait. Is Rob over King?
I don't know. Is he?
In this tier list right now, do you disagree?
Yes, I disagree. He has not proven enough.
Okay,
to be
that's fine.
over.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Bro.
If Zoro defeated King high diff, and right now he's fighting Lucci, and it's neck and neck mid diff. Yeah, I guess I would say Zoro King is stronger than Lucci. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
That's fair.
Now, does that make him?
I had to get there though. You feel me? I had to form the line of reasoning.
One Piece math. I got you,
feel
bro.
me?
It's cool.
Mon, how far down are we going, man? Below Katakuri?
Yeah, in my
Lucci
opinion.
below Katakuri. I think
Yeah.
this would be the sickest what if fight in One Piece. I'm not gonna lie. This shit would be
I'm
so
telling you,
cool.
this spot right here, this
What?
sixth spot right here is actually like the tightest it's
This is
been.
definitely the cursed spot right here, 100%.
Yeah.
Wait, so you guys have Lucci over Jinbei?
No, I think Lucci is over Jinbei. I do think that.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. That's
Funny
fine.
enough, I don't think Lucci's over Marco, but it is.
Well, hey, we rolled it, bro. That's tough.
Yeah.
So do you guys agree Katakuri over Lucci?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't disagree. My real question.
Advanced Conquerors too, right?
Katakuri?
Wait, what? No, he did not.
No, he didn't have Conquerors.
No.
Katakuri
He had
did?
Conquerors, but not
Katakuri did, no?
No, I misspoke. I said Advanced Conquerors. I'm sorry. Yeah, he
Yeah,
did
he has
have
regular
Conquerors.
Conquerors, not
He had regular Conquerors, yeah. But he fought Gear's second Luffy, and I know that was the weaker Luffy back then, but I still think Gear's second Luffy back then is taking Rob.
Rob Lucci. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
in
fine
my
with that.
opinion.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm actually fine with the rest of the 19 to 24 list. I'm fine with everybody here.
You guys
Let's
have
see what
Zoro
we got.
over Kid-in-law?
We had him there last time.
I have
we did.
Zoro over Kid-in-Law.
Okay.
We
That's-
had a debate about this. I personally have Law over Zoro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we
I
tried to.
think I do too,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
The Law over
that's
Zoro?
the debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I'm not mad at. If Zoro ends up below one or both of them, I have no qualms. But
Okay,
what do you guys think?
I'm okay with Zoro being above Kid though.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
With this. I have no.
What
I
about
don't really have any
what about
qualms with this.
Sanji?
I think Sanji's
If-
fine where he is.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I just feel like we need more from Sanji.
Okay. I mean,
He has a lot of durability feats and stuff. But
he wasn't struggling against Seraphim. Zoro and Luffy were. I'm just saying. You know.
Well,
That's kinda real.
yeah, but I feel like
Kinda real.
that was a little bit of a gag thing because like Zoro didn't like let them know like, hey, you know what we're dealing with, and
I mean, Sanji didn't know, and he still was taking care of business with S Shark. So
I think the real question mark there is if we know how strong the Seraphim are individually. I think that's the real thing we don't know. That might explain why the Jinbei one wasn't doing the damage the Kuma and the Mihawk one were. I think that if that was the case, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yo,
we don't have them on. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't put the Seraphim on.
I feel like it would still be tough to rank them, but
Yeah, but we didn't even like do like an honorable mention or nothing further.
Seraphim.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
I'm actually perfectly fine with
That's the
that.
case. That tomorrow should be on here. He tanked the attack from Kizaru. Like,
who take the attack?
sent tomorrow.
Let's keep moving, man.
I'm just joking.
No, we're not doing this. No.
I think 1924 is fine.
I think I would have personally I would have Sanji over Kid, but that's just me. But other than that, this is fine.
It's hard for me because narratively speaking, it's just hard. Like Oda's like making it clear, like that Kid and Law have the better portrayal. So I don't know. It's hard. I personally, I'm gonna keep Kid over Sanji.
Okay,
I agree.
that's fine.
I still think we just need.
I'll take the L.
I think Sanji. We think we need Sanji to like just fight someone strong, take someone out really strong, or like we need more from him, man. Because I feel like the gap has maybe lessened a little bit. Maybe he is close to them, but especially because of the after Wano, but we haven't really seen it. So
okay,
as usual, Sanji being a feat to show how strong other people are, aka Saturn.
Yeah, and do we think, just to be clear about Sanji's position, because I remember we had this remember when we did that battle with Sanji versus Katakuri? I forgot what our answer was that, but
Me too.
what do we think? Do we think Sanji's over King and Katakuri?
Probably. I think.
Yes.
I think right now, yes.
Now he is. Yeah, I don't think he was before, but now that we've seen, he's got a little more durability to him. He got the level up.
And Ifrit is next level. Yeah. It seems like he has more offensive and defensive tools. I don't think he's fair there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I guess we already discussed it. I'm gonna lose my shit. All right, never mind.
Talk to us, bro. What's going on, man?
The Lord Zoro Kid thing is confusing me, but we had the discussion last time. I just feel like.
Wait, what's confusing about it?
What do you think should be the case?
I think Law and Kid are on damn near the same caliber, so I don't see how Zoro is in between them.
That's fair. I don't think that's a
Yeah, I don't think that's crazy.
I think either Zoro goes on top or he goes on the bottom. I don't think he goes in between them.
Okay, I don't know why he has to go one or the other. Like, I don't know why would he have to go on top. You know what I mean?
He doesn't belong in between Law and Kid. They're at the same caliber. I think Zoro is either better than them or he's worse than them.
So what do you think?
I think he's better than them.
I think he's better than them.
If you had to put a strap against me and ask me, I would say he's worse.
What you say, YHuss?
Man.
Thinking hard.
Yeah,
see the steam coming out the ears and shit.
I really don't know. Gun to my head.
Gun to your head.
I don't. Fuck. Could Zoro do as well against Blackbeard as Law did?
I think so.
I'm gonna say no.
I don't think so either.
You don't think? Well, why not?
Like, bruh. I don't know. It's portrayal. It's all portrayal. It's all who's, YC1 versus Cap. You know what I mean? So, fuck. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
I think personally, if you're fighting like Law did against Blackbeard, you're at least like close to an admiral. I just don't. I don't know if Zoro's just there yet. I don't think he's like at the tier where he's like evoking the same type of threat level that an admiral has to a Yonko.
Does Law have Conqueror's Haki?
No, sir.
No.
No, he doesn't.
Zoro above.
Wait, hold on.
I'm on Zoro. Yeah, gun to my head.
I wasn't saying it like that. I was just asking to compare.
I'm about to say like that's wild.
Definitive, like
yeah, like I'm not one of those people that think like if you have Conqueror's Haki coding, you're automatically above anyone that don't.
I do think that puts you in a different caliber though, man. I think Zoro's the only person in 19 to 24. I think he's the only person in 13 to 18 from 13 onward that has Conqueror's coding and is in this category.
Yeah, but I mean, hold on. Well, hold on. Wait. You talking about that's in the 1924 category?
No, I'm talking about from 13 downward. He is the only character with Conqueror's coding.
Yamato.
Not including
Yamato. About to say Yamato has it.
Yamato
maybe
advanced Conqueror's coding?
Yes, he absolutely does, brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Rayleigh too, right?
Rayleigh probably does.
Yeah.
It's not really clear.
That's speculative.
Yeah, I feel like it's not clear.
It's a good assumption to make, but it's definitely not set in stone.
Okay.
But that would also I think that would bring me to my point earlier that I said Zoro and Yamato should be on a similar level. But beyond that, I think at the very least that should give him over Law and Kid.
I'm leaning towards Overlaw.
Yeah.
That would be
my
answer.
My thing is that like Conqueror's coded Haki, while important and very strong, I just don't think they're all created equal in the sense that like Luffy has the best Conqueror's coding Haki outside of like Shanks that we've seen so far. And then after that, it's Yamato. Then after that is Zoro. And then maybe even Big Mom later, because she used it once against like the weakest Toby Robo. But Kaido clearly wanted to fight like Luffy, and he definitely was trying to fight Yamato. He quote unquote said, I'm not going to hold back, even though he wasn't going like his absolute best. He had the intentions of killing her.
Mod, I actually think it's really unfair to use that against Zoro, because he literally was about to he's about to tap out when he did that last Conqueror's Haki attack versus Kaido. To say that after Luffy's Conqueror's betrayal, he was like, oh, I'm interested. But he wasn't when Zoro did it. I think that's unfair because Zoro was done.
Straight up cat because he acknowledged the dude after he did it.
No. But he's saying like
he acknowledged the scar. Like, oh, you scarred me. Be happy about that.
But
Zoro was mad.
But Zoro could not continue fighting. It was obvious.
Okay, but Zoro was mad that that attack did not put him on his back.
Zoro was mad, but I'm saying to use Kaido's reaction to say, "Oh, now I'm interested," is unfair.
1,001 pounds,
Luffy did what Zoro wanted to do with that one attack.
But you're using Kaido's reaction to say, "Oh, now I'm interested because of the level of your conquest." I think that's unfair.
Forget Kaido's reaction.
Sure,
I'm using Zoro's reaction to his own attack.
Fair enough.
He was disappointed in his own attack. He was disappointed in his own attack.
But is that a point towards overall Conqueror's Haki?
To compare somebody's disappointment in their own attack because we're all fighting game players. We're all jaded when we don't make top 8, even though we make top 16, and most people look at us.
That's a fire analogy in my opinion.
If we're not hitting our goals, it's gonna look whack to us, but to everybody else, they're gonna see our strength.
I think that's a very fire analogy.
Okay. First of all, this is real life. We're
also very fair.
Yeah, don't forget, this is real life. If we're gonna do that, and you have a fire point there when it comes to that. But when it comes to fiction, the weight isn't just solely in how they reflect upon themselves. Also, a reflection of how we compare them to others, because Zoro couldn't do that. He had no reason to say, other than the fact that Kaido being put on his back is an indicator that actually did significant damage to him. That's why he said that to himself. And Zoro and Kaido was like, I mean, you scarred me, so be happy with that.
You know what? I'm about to crack your muffin right now. I'm about to fully disagree with you, and here's why. I'm gonna go back to Egghead on Pirate Island. My boy Garp pulled up with the Galaxy Fist, destroyed the island, and said, yo, I didn't even do that much.
Yep.
Whole time, everybody else on the island is like, yo, you damn near blew up the island. But Garp's perception of his own attack wasn't that strong. That was one of the strongest attacks we've seen in the verse.
I'm sorry, Callie, but I feel like you actually proved my point.
No. I think the real problem is that you're just seeing it in a different way, as in we're seeing it as you shouldn't read into a subjective word of a character on their own appraisal of their own power. But I think if we don't see head to head on that point, we're not going to agree with.
Yeah, I think we do agree to disagree on seeing how people's perspectives of their own abilities.
We think Mod, you're reading too into the line, which is. You don't think that, I think that's going to be our different point on this exact point on how it pertains to Zoro's level of Conqueror's Haki.
I think there's a difference, though. I don't always do that, though.
Surely. What we're saying with this specific line.
Well, all right.
It's in combination. The problem is it's in combination with the Kaido's point. If you took away the Kaido's point,
I think both of those are unfair. Because one, the Zoro thing is subjective, and B, the Kaido one is Zoro was knocked the fuck out. He can't take interest in someone who's not going to fight anymore.
Okay, if Conqueror's Haki coding is mostly equitable, then why?
Which I still haven't said I agree with. I think you're probably right. There's probably a ranking, but I don't think these 2 points. I disagree that these.
Okay, then let me bring up a third point. Sure. Let me bring up a third point. Yamato showcase versus Luffy showcase. Clearly, Luffy. When he came back to fight Kaido, did way better with his Conqueror's Haki against Kaido than Yamato did. Just click. Can we agree with that, or do we disagree with that?
I probably agree. Sure, that his Haki improved during the fight. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask something else. Did or did not Kaido said that this is that I haven't had a good fight like this in a very long time, basically saying that anyone up until that point basically gave him a fight to remember, or to really decide to go all out on, at the very least since he fought Odin. Is that a fair comparison?
I think that's not
also fair.
I think that's not fair. I think that's looking extremely deep into the things that he was saying during the entire rooftop debacle.
How though? Because he said himself, this is he said, I haven't had a good fight like this. I haven't had. No one has made me go serious in a long time. He said that. That's not even deep reading. That's surface level. He said it himself.
You're talking
all right,
about versus Luffy, right?
Yeah, we're talking about against Luffy when he came back to the roof. He said, no one has pushed me to basically along the veins. I'm paraphrasing here because I can't remember off the top of my head.
He did say, okay,
yeah.
I misheard you. You're right. You're right.
Okay. So if those two factors are the case, we can concretely say that Luffy has a superior Conqueror's Conqueror's coding than Yamato, right?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's disagreeing with the ranking of Conqueror's Haki that you gave, though. I'm not disagreeing that Zoro has the weakest Conqueror's Haki out of everybody on the list. But I'm saying he has it in the first
Also,
place
yeah.
over a majority of people on this list. So at the very least, he should be at the top of the tier that he's in. That's what I'm saying.
I also don't agree with the fact that Konkrasaki makes it that way, but I still think he's still in the top place.
I think that's one of the main reasons. That's why I keep bringing it up.
His power is crazy.
One of the biggest reasons why. It's not.
All right.
It's not the only
There's
one.
nothing. I see what you're saying, but now I will have to ask, what definitively makes that a true statement? Like, you must be up there with everyone else in that tier because you have it. Like, what makes that a definitive thing?
I just think that it gives him. I think that it gives him the boost on top of the feats that he has already shown us, compared to the feats that Kid and Law has shown us. It gives him the slight edge. That's how I look at it.
Okay, my personal thing then, if that's the case, is that Law, pretty much by himself did more damage to Big Mom, who's comparative defensively to Kaido in terms of like tankiness, stockiness, and same kind of makeup of you need basically interior damage to damage these mugs. He did more damage to someone like that than Zoro did to someone like Kaido, who's, like I said, of the same ilk. So, in my opinion, he does more. So that's why I would personally have Law over Kid. I mean, Law over.
We definitely spent mad time on. We can agree to disagree.
We did.
Let's go straight vote. Who got Zoro over Law Kid? I do.
I do.
Yeah, I would still put him.
So it's 3-1.
All right.
Boom. That's what I was gonna try to get to. Like, let's just.
I did want to hear Mod finish his point.
That last point was really good.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't think about how strong Law is.
Yeah.
In terms of like sheer damage, that's a good point.
13-18.
All right, 13-18.
They switched Sengoku and Rayleigh at least.
This shit is
Sengoku should be the top.
Sengoku should be above these niggas, definitely.
Yeah. And I put Rayleigh up there too since he's here.
I mean,
I
think this is where the age shows compared to the young, because we know he's on Admiral level with Kizaru 2 years ago. Pre-time skip, we have new admirals now. I would like to think that the general power scaling increased over the time skip. I would like to, in my head, the way that I see it, I would think that the new admirals would be at least on the same level, if not slightly stronger than the old ones.
Okay, then
I think I agree with you.
Okay.
Maybe not strong, because I think stronger does sound, because they're all relatively around the same level.
And I think we agreed earlier now that like Green Bull and Fujitora are probably close to Kizaru, and there's an admiral like tier at least.
Right.
I think the real question is between Yamato and Rayleigh. Could Rayleigh put the brakes on
I think
Kaido
Yamato
a little
folds
bit?
Rayleigh. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think she might be over just because I'm wondering if Rayleigh could hold off Kaido the way Yamato did.
Rayleigh is getting squashed. What the Alright, squash is crazy, but I definitely think that Kaido definitely does it to him though.
I might agree just because I don't know if Rayleigh has, well, just off of the stamina thing, I think like
that's what's holding me back, bro.
Yeah. I think Yamato would be over Rayleigh at that point.
I'm fine with that.
And Rayleigh over Boa, right?
That's fine.
Yeah,
I think
that's fine. I think I like this tier. 13-18. We good with this one?
What do we got? Who's Fujitora under Green Bull?
Put my nigga Fujitora over Green Bull. Walk Green Bull.
So y'all think that if Yamato actually fought in that fight at the end of Wano, they would have beaten Green Bull?
With Yamato,
they could have. I think that was the implication.
Yeah, so.
But I guess it's a question of like, do we have the proof? But the implication is there.
That's why I had to ask, because
it's a good question.
I
think she could have.
I'm trying to ask myself, could an Admiral give, Kaido a better fight than Yamato?
That's also the question, yeah.
I do agree with that as well. I think an admiral would
Agree
give
with
a
what?
better. I think an admiral would give a better fight to Kaido than Yamato did.
Okay, then I think it stands right here.
I'm actually fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm fine with this too.
Okay.
It was a good question.
All right, 2 more tiers. We got 7 through 12 next. I think Saturn's undoubtedly at the top, right?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah.
Garp
Maybe.
might be. Garp is a question.
I don't think I think Saturn is. I think Saturn holds the top reign, just off of what we've seen from him on Egghead so far.
So far. Yeah.
I do
Yeah, he
think
has
that the
niggas in
second
hell.
place is in between Aokiji and Garp.
And also we don't
Okay,
know
okay,
all of
yeah.
Saturn's move abilities either.
I'm gonna put Akainu over Garp right now. I think Akainu is definitely the strongest Marine right now.
I think that's fair.
I don't disagree
Yeah.
with that.
Garp. Now, there's so much contention over the Garp versus Aokiji fight. I know what some people were saying. Like, do y'all think Aokiji was trying in that fight?
I think
I
that
don't
even
know.
if he was trying, if it was a one-on-one fight, Garp was rocking his shit.
He was actually
He was
giving
gonna
him
beat the
work.
brakes off of him. The only reason why Aokiji got anything in was because he was getting jumped, and it ended up being a whole. The rest of the Blackbeard pirates came in, and then the
And
whole
he got
thing
stabbed.
the whole thing was with Kobe.
Yeah, if it
got
wasn't
stabbed.
for Kobe messing up at that time and Garp taking the hit from Shiryu, then I feel like it definitely would have been a different outcome in that whole thing.
I think that it would have still been hard for Garp because it was so many of them. But I do think in a 1v1, Garp smokes Aokiji. I think I got Garp then Aokiji? Question mark. I don't know how I feel about Sabo.
I think Sabo might be at the bottom.
Below the admiral level, right?
I think so.
I can
think
see
so.
that.
So
Yeah,
Sabo-
I don't think we have the
Sabo
answers.
stronger than Sengoku?
No.
I don't think so. So
Probably
I
not.
think you switch them.
Probably
No.
not.
Yeah, I think we got to do this. Sabo stronger than
Yeah. I think so.
these two?
No,
niggas
I
are-
don't think so.
Okay.
I
How
think
did it
that's-
go? How did it go at Dressrosa versus Fujitora? Genuinely
Fujitora-
needing a bit of a refresher.
So what happened was Sabo was fighting him, and Fujitora, he wasn't really trying because he wanted Luffy to have the right to. He felt like he didn't have the right to step in because of the whole warlord system and that belonging to the world government, and him being an admiral there is a reflection of that. Like a direct showing of that. So he intentionally was holding himself back to fight Sabo so that he wouldn't have to go either fight Luffy on behalf of the government or stop Doflamingo because he had no right to. So he just was content. And Sabo called him out on it. It was like, you're holding back. You're not actually fighting me.
Okay,
And
so
even though
Right there. Yeah.
and even though that was the case, they were like quote unquote evenly matched, quote unquote. So Fujitora, in my opinion, is definitely over Sabo, if that's the case.
And then if we put Fujitora over Sabo, we'd have to put Green Bull over Sabo, in my opinion.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I don't think he would be in between them. So do you guys agree with that? With Sabo being below them, both of them?
What do you guys think of Sabo's potential, like him being the Flame Emperor, like kind of getting a little bit of a boost in what he could do, and also the question of like Fujitora and Green Bull versus the Revolutionary Army commanders. Obviously, I'm not going to say they were tied or anything, and obviously the situation at Marijua was different.
Yeah, because they ended up fighting each other at one point, didn't they?
Yeah, and that was the missing link that we would.
Yeah, Fujitora literally started helping the slaves and shit. What a real nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
I think Sabo would go down.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think so.
Yeah, because before we had that context, we thought Sabo guffed them
We
both.
thought that he held them both of those admirals back
Yeah.
single-handedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
That makes sense. That
So,
definitely
yeah.
makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, I'm cool with this. 7 through 12, I'm cool with this too. I don't know how you guys feel.
Would you guys have Sengoku next to Garp above
I guess that would
Kizaru
make
and
sense, right?
Akainu?
Because
I guess it would make
we have
sense.
them
Yeah.
relative to each other.
Yeah, I think
And
that's it.
as far as Kizaru and Aokiji, does it matter?
I think
I think she's definitely above.
Aokiji is definitely above. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
So 7 through 12, we good with this?
I'm
Yeah.
happy with this.
Yeah.
You see, you don't
I
sound
think
too
so.
happy, Wise. I ain't gonna lie.
I know, because I really feel like my big question is, I feel like Saturn is an unknown. I feel like we don't know Saturn's upper limit.
No, we don't. But I think this is a good spot to have him.
I think we've seen more of him than we've seen of anybody in the not enough info tier.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to argue to put him in that tier. I'm actually just trying to say, like, I really wonder if he could fight a fresh Luffy
Wait, who?
Saturn.
versus a fresh Luffy.
You know
That's
what's crazy is that we're probably gonna get the answer to this next chapter. We're gonna see.
But actually, I don't think we will, because I think Kuma will do a lot of damage to him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. By comparison, if we're gonna see Saturn in an actual fight,
Oh, 1,000%.
and then it'll be a lot easier to compare and put him somewhere. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, what I think even then is that, like, let's say Kuma does a ton of damage to him, either through self-destructing, either through an Ursa shock or all his pain or whatever. We might not get the similar to Kaido. We might never get the could Luffy beat this guy 1-on-1 fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, it doesn't have any bearing on this conversation right now. But yeah, so Saturn's probably fine. Saturn's probably fine right there where he is.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a prediction though. I think that we're gonna end up putting a Kainu over Saturn.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the end of today?
No,
No,
you're talking about by the end
oh,
of the
yeah,
arc, I'm
I
assuming,
agree,
once
I
we
agree,
see
I
Saturn's
agree.
full fighting prowess or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's definitely. I think that's fair. But this is good. So then, no other complaints then besides that.
No, correct.
All right, let's finish it out. The top 6 on the list.
So Shanks is definitely number
Yeah,
one.
Shanks number 1, right? I think we can all.
So then I would put Mihawk next, right?
I just
'Cause there's-
imagine if D3 was here, he would fight that.
Well, he ain't. So.
That's tough.
Hey, bro, you gotta be here.
Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. How are we feeling about Luffy now over the rest of his Yonko counterparts?
I think this might be it. How you have it right now, bro.
Nah,
No?
Kaido.
Over Luffy?
Yeah.
I think.
You know what? The last time we had this argument, I was on the side that Kaido's over Luffy because of Kaido's durability feats and how much it took for Luffy to finally defeat Kaido. I think that Luffy has gotten stronger since then, and I think at the end of Wano, if you asked me what would win between a fresh Luffy and a fresh Kaido, I would have said Kaido mid-diff. I think it's high diff either way now. I'm not gonna lie.
I still think it's high of Kaido.
I think it's high diff Luffy.
But yo, I just think the stark difference in terms of endurance is insane.
No, it is. It is. It
That's
definitely is.
It's
It is.
actually insane. It's actually insane. Yeah, really, I'm not. That's my biggest point. I think Kaido is above him because it doesn't. Yeah, Gear 5 just does not last long enough to do.
Yeah, that was
damage.
gonna be my next question. Would your answer change if Luffy had complete control over Gear 5?
Yeah. If he never had to leave Gear 5, he would win.
That's fair.
It's
I
hard.
actually think so.
It's hard to say because I mean, Gear 5 doesn't last long. Plus, on top of that, not only did Kaido go through so much people, he held up a whole island during that whole fight.
Crazy,
While fighting mad people, people went at him.
Too, so.
So yeah, it's that holding up an island part that got to me. Because if Kaido never held up an island, I'm assuming that it takes some of his strength. Because as he was deteriorating, the flames were deteriorating too.
Yeah.
So it's tied. So it's clearly tied to his strength.
We know using your devil fruit like a lot takes up your stamina. Like Law and Kid were examples, specifically Law.
Yeah. So that's where it's hard for me. It's hard. It really is. But I feel like the narrative is trying to push that Luffy is stronger than Kaido. Because even with Kizaru when he fought Luffy, he's like, "Oh yeah, you're definitely the guy that defeated Kaido." So it's like, is he basically saying that Luffy is definitively stronger than Kaido, or is he saying like I see
what you mean.
I don't think that's not how I would see it, but I could see how it could be interpreted that way.
Yeah.
I don't think I would see it like that personally, but I can see where you're coming from.
No, but I think you are right. And when like if it was fresh face Kaido, like fresh Kaido, fresh Luffy. As much as I would love Luffy to win, but that Gear 5 time limit.
Yeah, I think that's
Kaido,
the main thing. That's really the only thing that's holding him back is the fact that he can't. Even if he can go Gear 5 in the beginning of the fight, with a fresh Kaido is not getting knocked out by whatever the giant fist he called it at the end of the thing. A fresh Kaido is not getting knocked out by one of those, and Luffy is losing his timer after one of those.
Yeah.
And he's
You think
losing.
so?
Yeah,
Like off rip.
Right
Let's
now?
say he went gear 5th and then he just immediately went for it. Like
Yeah, I think that's taking all of his gear 5.
Really? Huh.
You know what? I'll give him one more because he did lose his gear 5 mid fight the first time.
And got it back.
Right back immediately.
Yeah.
Without eating or anything. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say 2 before he taps out.
But even then, even
I
that,
don't think 2 of those smoke him. I'm not gonna lie.
no.
It's hard to say. Do you guys think that he did any comparable attack that left an impression that like owed it? Like, I mean, you could argue like since the first Sanji attack, because that's when he was like impressed with Luffy. But I mean, you know how like basically it was implied that if Odin was able to fight Kaido continuously without distractions, like what happened, that Odin probably would have won the fight.
Oh, so you're saying that would be comparable to Luffy?
Yeah,
I think Odin was stronger in that fight than Luffy was in this fight.
Really? Even with gear 5th?
Are we talking? We're talking overall, yeah, because Odin definitely had a more consistent power level. Luffy was fluctuating because he had to learn Ryu and then he had to learn gear 5th. It's definitely, I think Odin had more consistent power.
Okay, that's an interesting perspective. For me personally, I think he was like at that point at least equal to Odin, because even before he had gear 5th, Kaido was like comparing him and 5 others, you know, the infamous Kaido top 5 and Odin was among them, and that was before, you know, the Conqueror's Haki and the gear 5 and the gear 5th. Yeah. He's like, are you trying to measure up to these people? Like, you think you're them? Like, but by the time he had gear 5th and Conqueror's Haki, he was them, in my opinion, or like, you know, he measured up. But that's just me. I feel like that's a fair. What you said is also fair too.
I feel like it's just so hard to quantify because Kaido took so much damage before we got to that point with Luffy. It's really hard to tell how much he would have taken from Luffy solo because he fought so much. His durability feats are insane. So I think it's really hard to tell. I'm not mad either way. I'm gonna say Kaido over Luffy.
Right now, yeah, at least until Luffy masters Gear 5 and doesn't have like a weakness like he does with it, I think that's fair.
Why? That's what you said.
Yeah, I'm still with Kaido. I think like you said, the like what this nigga did in the rooftop is like, we got like the level of like it's actually unfathomable. You know, I couldn't see anyone else doing that. Not Luffy, not an Admiral.
I don't see anybody else on this list doing. I think Luffy's the closest one out of everybody on this list to do as much as Kaido did, durability wise.
Big Mom and him, I think. Yeah.
I got Luffy over Big Mom though.
No, endurance wise.
I'm talking about endurance. Like I don't think I don't think Big Mom is taking every hit on the rooftop that Kaido took.
They're about comparable. Like
I do think so. Yeah, I think
Kaido, Luffy, and Big Mom are in that area.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. I think she also deserves a shout in that.
No, that's fair.
So do you guys have Shanks, Mihawk, Kaido, Big Mom, Luffy? Or would it be
wait. I just realized we got Mihawk over Kaido?
Oh, I mean,
I'm gonna say yes because he's
I just remember from last year we had Mihawk like under.
We gotta be inconsistent, my nigga. It's life.
What changed this year for if that's the case?
Shanks changed this year.
Shanks is showcase this year, right? And the fact that Mihawk is seen as his rival, like, you know, like as you know, 1-to-1, I think that's fair to say that he could beat Kaido.
So let me get this straight. So Mihawk, who escapes by again, not doing anything, but because Shanks does something, that automatically means Mihawk can do it too.
Whoa. I'm not letting you
No,
use that
that's
argument
no.
because if that's the case, this nigga Crocodile needs to go. I'm back on that shit. Fuck out of here. Cause he ain't showing nothing either, bro. Yo, I'm not letting that shit slide, bro. That's crazy.
Oh no! Wait!
Yo,
I don't even know how we
crazy,
got
bro.
to Croc though. I don't know how. Wait! What was the
All about-
comparison?
all about feet,
in
bro.
the top 2 after not lifting a fucking finger. This nigga Crocodile does not need to be there either, bro.
No, see, my thing is that like, so Mihawk, like, it's just so. It's always this thing with Mihawk where just because another character with the sword does something, that automatically means Mihawk can do it too. Like, and I just don't know if I hold that true. Like, sure, could he have Conqueror's coded hockey? Most likely, but is it fair to say that just because Zoro got it, that means he got it? I don't necessarily know that. Like, and then on top of that, like, he's Shanks' rival, so therefore, but they're not even like competing in the same categories anymore. Like, rival at like swordsman fighting, sure, but this nigga like Shanks, Mihawk was telling like Buggy, you expect me to fight Blackbeard, Shanks, and Luffy. Like, what's the problem if that's your rival? Like, what? Like, why?
That's fair, because I think
That's
that
about
was
motivation. That's about motivation.
Yeah,
bro.
I was about to say that was more of like a narrative, like him telling us his what he wants and doesn't want to do, more so than him like being scared to take on his rival.
Yeah, he wants a peaceful life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he does. That's why I don't know if he can be called Shanks' rival, because Shanks ain't checking for this dude. Like, he ain't.
I'm not mad at Kaido over Mihawk. I'm not mad at
Me
him.
neither. I mean, absolutely me neither.
I just want to know if we have Mihawk over Kaido, what changed? That's all. Because last year we didn't have that. But in my opinion, Shanks doing what he did to Kid doesn't mean that Mihawk is automatically over Kaido. I don't think Shanks deserved that right because he proved it and everything else. I don't think Mihawk gets the same flowers just because Shanks did.
I'm not mad at you, bro. I think Kaido's a goat, bro. Listen, if he's second, I'm not mad at him. Actually, I would look evil for it. Like, if we're going to bed.
I'm fine with that. I'm not mad at that. This is literally switched last year. We had Kaido number 1, Shanks number 2, so it was fine.
I think the big question is Luffy Big Mom.
I think Luffy's over Big Mom.
Luffy's over Big Mom.
Mysta?
Yeah, I'll go with Luffy over Big Mom.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hate. That's fair.
I'm
not even gonna. Nah, I can see it. I can see. Like, I do think Big Mom like
definitely got nerfed a lot.
Yeah, I feel like she'd be getting like. I feel like she's built up to be a lot bigger than what she did, but Luffy's the GOAT, so I'm not mad at him being over her.
So you guys have Luffy over Mihawk over Luffy then?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I still think that the Mihawk and Shanks are comparable enough that
that's fair.
Luffy shouldn't be over either of them yet.
And
fine.
Big Blackbeard.
Yeah,
he's fine there. Oh,
yeah, I don't think he's over Big Mom.
I don't think so either.
No, absolutely not.
I don't think so.
Luffy's stronger than Blackbeard right now?
Man. I feel like that's the question.
My heart says yes.
Luffy is a problem. I'm not gonna lie.
Luffy
he is
definitely a problem right now, 100%. He's one of the strongest characters in the verse right now, easily.
Yeah, dude.
Blackbeard's fruit is the only thing that I think saves him.
Yeah,
his fruit is ridiculous.
His fruit combo is.
Blackbeard does Blackbeard have conquerors? No,
we
right?
don't I know.
We don't know.
We haven't seen him use conquerors.
Okay.
I'm assuming he doesn't.
I think it would be sick narratively if he doesn't.
That would be so crazy if he didn't have it. Holy shit!
It would be. In my opinion, it would be so sick narratively.
Yeah, it would be sick narratively because it proves that you don't need. That's the whole point. Like, right? Like, Blackbeard is making up for his shortcomings by just going the multiple devil fruit route.
Yeah.
So he's trying to prove the opposite of what Kaido was saying, right? Because Kaido was saying like, hockey is what leads.
Supreme,
yeah.
But Blackbeard is being the anomaly here because it's not like a lot of people have multiple devil fruits, right? So it's he's going to be different. Obviously,
and even if you look at his crew, it's like they're stealing Devil Fruit powers. But hockey is the thing that you're supposed to earn yourself, right? A Devil Fruit you can stumble into or take from someone like Blackbeard.
Which he doesn't.
Stole his original fruit. So it's all about taking stuff you don't earn. So I think Blackbeard, if he didn't have Conqueror's Haki, that'd be a sick decision from Oda. So it would be dope. But
I like that. Because he stole both fruits. Like now as you say it, so he hasn't earned.
It's fucking stolen fruits, bro.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
True. They haven't earned it.
It's not earned strength. It's just it's even one thing if you stumble upon a devil fruit yourself. Like, I even hold that as a better regard.
Yeah, even that's like, okay, you kind of like lucked into it, or there's all the whole would do devil fruits choose people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
there's all that to think about. Yeah, oh, fuck, I wanted to say something. Oh yeah, like it's like how Roger did the whole, he did the whole Pirate King thing without a devil fruit. Like Kaido was saying, and what did Whitebeard say to Blackbeard? You are not the man Roger's waiting for because he has the devil fruit. He's all about stealing devil fruits and shit, not about earning it. This is a power review. I don't know why I'm getting into thematics. Anyway,
I mean, no, that ties hand in hand. Sometimes the power scaling is Power scaling is like you're filling in the blanks of what the narrative doesn't say, but you still are talking narratively too.
That is facts. It's tied in, which is why I hate when people be like. I know there's annoying power scalers. There definitely are. There's definitely a lot of annoying power scalers. But at the same time, on the other end of the scale, a lot of people hate on power scaling as a whole. It can be fun, if you have some respectful people like we do. So
yeah.
I think that's kind of it to the list. Huh?
There's only one. There's only one final question I have. Do we think at this point, Luffy, if he fought Blackbeard right now, he could get past the darkness fruit?
I think so.
That's the question.
I think with his ACOC,
yeah. I feel like Oda is trying to build up Luffy to some other play because we all agree that this isn't Luffy's ceiling, right? Like he's going to get stronger than this.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I feel like it's to lead up to the point where Luffy has a way around Blackbeard's stealth fruit. Because I'm being honest, I don't think he has it quite yet, but that's the whole point of him getting stronger than right now. Mm-hmm. At least that's how I interpret it. But
and also the fact that he's the Nika fruit, right? The sun god versus the darkness fruit. So, like, that's definitely what Oda's trying to go for.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know how I feel about that. If Luffy had a natural resistance to the darkness fruit because he's the sun god, I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, not a natural resistance, but they're natural enemies. That's what I'm trying to go with.
Yeah,
like maybe he's even weaker to it because it's taking away his sun. Like, right, like it could be something. Like, who knows how they'll interact? But I see exactly what you mean. That chosen one narrative can be really bad if done poorly. So we'll see.
Right, because Blackbeard thought that the fire fruit was like supposed to be the opposite of the darkness fruit, but in actuality, it's not the case. Mm-hmm. It'll be Luffy's fruit, the sun god. So.
Yeah.
Technically, I guess it would be Kizaru's, but yeah.
Well, because he's the light.
The sun is like the thematic thing that gives. But
the thing though with Blackbeard, he keeps doing like black holes type of shit. So that would be that'd be going against the sun.
Yeah, there's low-key gravity and shit, but I guess that's like.
Yeah, but black holes eat light, in real life. So
don't black holes aren't they formed from a dying sun?
Stars, yeah.
Dying star, right?
Yeah,
well, the sun is a star. Yeah.
But that was my only thing is that like personally I don't think narratively he has something that can stop Blackbeard from taking his stealth fruit, or he has something to counteract it despite that being the case.
Would it not be his ACOC?
It might be.
The Hawker.
It might be. But I feel like that's why he's still going to get stronger because like he'll have something more definitive later. I feel like
that's definitive. I mean, I guess I'm just reading into the Kaido fight too much because he said the Haki's over everything, and then he also specifically stated that Gear 5 was his whole body covered in Conqueror's Haki. So
this is true. Yeah,
I think that he's going to get strong. Like either Shanks or someone of that caliber is going to show Luffy some shit with Conqueror's coding. Like
this is not the like you said. It's not the ceiling for Luffy.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, any last questions, comments, concerns? We spent like a good 2 hours on this joint.
Yeah, this is our longest video in a long time.
This is lit. It was fun though. It was definitely fun. Any last questions, comments, concerns before we wrap it up?
Nah, I think that's pretty good. Kobe, you guys would have outside of like
Kobe would
maybe
be
31
mention.
I would have
honorable
25,
mention.
Honorable mention, yeah.
Okay.
He's like literally right there, in my opinion.
Yeah, he could be honorable mention, probably. I'm surprised we didn't have NL on here, but you
He's
know.
on
Nah.
in the top 30, man.
No. I'm just surprised he didn't show up on the tier list maker thing.
He's
Right
in the
here.
honorable mention,
He's
brother.
an honorable mention. Yeah, we went over him already.
Oh, I didn't even know. I probably checked out. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I mean, we were doing it for a minute. I think we kind of just skimmed him in there. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think we spent too much time on it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Callie, you're wrong about Crocodile again this year.
Yo, I can't wait till this nigga gets frauded out, bro. Till this nigga gets frauded to infinity, bro. Oh my god. Just know that week I'm coming in here on my shit. I hope y'all know, man. The day Crocodile gets exposed, it's over.
I pray to God.
He loses to Usopp, yo.
Yo,
I
don't
pray-
let that shit happen, bro.
I
Oh
pray
my
to God that Croc has nothing but good showing, so that day would never come.
Oh man. Alright, that's gonna wrap up our top 30 list. Hope you guys enjoyed. Big shouts to everybody in the YouTube and the Twitch chat that was rocking with us. We appreciate all you guys.
Chat was popping
Yeah,
today, yo. That was
It was
awesome.
getting the debate on. That was good.
Man.
Much love to all you guys that tapped, that tuned in. We appreciate you. Big shout outs to everybody that's listening to this on the YouTube video later, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Podbean, etc., etc. We appreciate you guys as well. 5 episodes to 100. We almost there, baby. We got some really cool plans
Let's
for episode
go.
100, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys follow us on all our socials on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, at Strawhat Sitdown. You look for us, you will find us. That is gonna wrap it up. We're gonna post this on Twitter later with the video, so look out for that. And we get a chapter this week, finally.
Let's go.
It's finally time, finally.
Let's go.
So we'll be back this Sunday with our regularly scheduled chapter review. Yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode. This was fun. I like this. This was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, it was absolutely fucking hype. That was really enjoyable.
Yeah, it was definitely lit. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoy your rest of your day. Until next time, you guys take it easy, be safe, be healthy. We appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all when we see y'all. Peace, peace, peace.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat sit down. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat sit down. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Strawhat sit down crew in the building. We Corona to these other podcasts. We gon' put these people in their feelings when they hear this, and they know that they can't top this. We spit facts and we poppin'. Every time an episode is dropping, we see D3 in the corner. Mysta, that's a real G with the green screen in the background. Got him looking like he in a real scene. We got Big Mod in the cut. Always ready with rebuttals, but he bring the knowledge when we in the huddle, so you know the crew is never gonna fumble. And it's YHuss, last but not least. If you ask me, then Cali, mad the captain, make him rally around me. Every Sunday we gon' run deep, and we can't stop until we find out about that one piece. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat sit down. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat sit down. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one